What's up, fellow drunkards and sober people?
And sober people.
I mean, you know, it is and now we drink, but there's some people that like our show, luckily, that don't drink. So anyways, I'm welcoming all of you to our show right fucking now. Anyways, before we get into this next fucking episode, a little word from our sponsors. Laughable, the first and only app where you can not only favorite your favorite artists, but also your favorite podcasts. You can get push notifications. So whenever your favorite artist or podcast, a new episode comes up, it pops up onto your handy dandy phone. Unfortunately, it's coming soon for Android. So if you don't have an iPhone or you just don't like listening on a fabulous app like Laughable, how else can they listen to us?
You can also hear us on DemonSeedRadioNetwork.com at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Every Thursday after this airs on every other fucking app in the world.
Exactly.
And rebroadcast on Fridays. Check out the other awesome shows on DemonSeedRadioNetwork.com. Like Courtney comes in her sports show.
Yeah, if you like sports, there you go.
We really should bother to learn the other names, shouldn't we?
You know, I think maybe we should do that, but right now I'm kind of drunk, so
Yeah.
I'm like, next week.
So, this episode's kind of wild. So, before we got on air, Chris Cope accidentally dosed me.
Okay, this is what's hilarious. Chris Cope brought some espresso beans to the studio, right? And he offers one to Slayer here, and he's like, hey, man, you want a fucking espresso bean? And of course, Slayer, not paying attention to what this actually is, he's like, oh, espresso bean? That's fucking sounds yummy.
I love caffeine.
Let me fucking have some. So as we're doing the show, maybe you'll notice it, maybe you won't.
59 minutes in. I timed it.
59 minutes in, Slayer's looking at me, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? And he's just like, I feel like this is hitting me or something. And
I'm just like, I'm fucked up. And
you know what it was? You were like, this doesn't feel like drunk. I know what drunk feels like. This is not what drunk feels like. And I'm like, what happened, dude?
Well, and we discussed it off air. Like when I was editing the episode, I thought we had discussed it on air, but there was a whole discussion off air like, oh yeah, those were edibles, bro.
Yeah. And so Slayer here had no idea that he just consumed a fucking edible fucking espresso bean. So towards the end, I mean, you can't really tell, but it was just really funny when I looked at his face that he was just kind of like, I think I might be freaking out here. So yeah, that was kind of entertaining for me.
For the audience at home, there was totally a point where Cruz turned on my lamp in my living room, and I'm just staring at the lamp.
And he's like, why does that look weird? I'm like, dude, you need to go to sleep.
So about 59 minutes in, you'll watch me like freak out a little bit.
Listen, rather, but yeah, they get the idea.
Listen.
They get the idea.
They get the gist.
So
Chris Cope is a hilarious human being, by the way.
He's fucking funny as fuck. I liked him. He was great.
I super enjoyed this episode, even though Chris did me dirty.
Enjoy the show, guys.
Enjoy the show, guys.
She has, I swear to God, her. Since you're a lady, I will talk polite. You know what I mean?
There's a lady in this room?
No, I
just
know.
kidding.
I'm just saying, I don't want
Someone with girl parts.
That girl can legit fucking squirt through a mattress.
Holy shit.
Yeah. She. Also, guess what? Same birthday, March 5th, 1984. How weird.
Oh, yeah, you're a Pisces, huh?
I have March 5th, 84. Sylvia's March 5th, 84. Kinky's March 5th, 84.
Oh, Sylvia's my age? I didn't even know that.
You're born 84? What year?
I was born 84.
What month?
November.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, November 6th.
Most of my best friends are Scorpios. Also, my LA mom, sounds weird. This woman I met, she has my birthday, March 5th. This woman, though, put me in a small film. First film where I was ever in, seen or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then she gets me fucking tickets to like UCLA. She'll just go, hey, darling, she doesn't have kids. And I think she kind of is being very maternal to me. And like, I posted, hey, can I get some, does somebody hook up with Dodger tickets? She gets me third baseline.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Are we recording?
We might be.
How much of that? I don't know if I
can cut whatever.
Okay. All right, we've started.
Yeah. No.
Did not realize that.
We want it to be natural.
Yeah. Whew.
A little too au natural.
Yeah. I like to hear, welcome to the show. And then I'm like, all right, I turn my brain on.
No, we just get a much more honest response out of you.
So I'm stabbing this dude. When are we going to start this thing?
Yeah.
I've already confessed to 11 crimes.
You're from Florida. They're not big ones.
Oh, as of now. I just like that was kind of menacing.
How long you been in LA?
4 years, literally, next week.
Wow, 4 years in LA.
I know. How long are you?
13 years.
No shit. So you moved here when you were 20?
Wait, my bad. 14 years. Holy shit, has it been 14 years? Oh my god.
You moved here at 19?
2004, I was 19. Yeah.
No shit.
19.
I started comedy when I was 19.
Oh shit. And we're the same age, right?
Yes.
Ah,
we
okay,
are.
okay.
Well, technically, you're 7 months older than me.
No, I'm 7 months younger.
Oh, that's right.
Because
Excuse
you
me.
were born in March, and
This
then I
vodka's
was...
getting good. Stiffer, this Tito's got a good beverage. I hope he's a sponsor.
No.
That's Tito's handmade vodka. I just joined a thing that I can't turn off. It's a fantasy draft, folks. When you're a guy like myself, you're just basically sad, and you got to play these things to validate yourself as a 33-year-old man with no wife or kids. You know, it's like, oh, but I pick imaginary players and I tell them what to do, and that validates me as a winner by no real discernible metric.
Yeah, I would think the chuckle fuckers would be a bit more of a...
Women are nice. Women are the greatest thing ever put on this planet. I am a firm believer in women.
The look on Chris's face makes me wish we were doing a video podcast right now. The look on your face when I said that was priceless.
That's funny,
Fucking
yeah.
priceless.
I just get shy sometimes.
This isn't the place for it, sir.
No, I know. No, women are great, man. I've had fun on the road. I'm in a relationship.
I was going to ask you that next, actually. Okay.
Yeah, I'm dating someone. She, it's funny, I wrote a joke about her the other day. I'll tell you the joke. Because I've done it on stage once. It's my girlfriend is half Guatemalan and half Armenian, and I'm still trying to figure out what those two things are. Because she is those things. She's a vet tech student. She's very sweet. Mm-hmm. Tiny lady. I like to tell people she's still in high school when they see her. It's just fun just to see the reaction on their face. I'm like, yeah, when she graduates high school, I think she's really going to take off and just... People are dirty. But yeah, no, she's great. She actually, we get along really well. So it's nice. It's very nice.
Cool.
Is it a new relationship or is it...
About a year. So, I guess that's all matter of perspective. But yeah, we met on Tinder. No, excuse me. Twitter. Because it's weird. It's like, because like Twitter's that much better. You met on another social media site for degenerates. Yeah, I can't remember if I slid into her DM or she slid into mine, but we both did some sliding. And then we had lunch and we got along. I was like, oh, you're very sweet.
That's very nice.
I know. How about you? You see anybody?
Yes, I am.
Look at you. What does he do?
He's an actor.
Ooh, is he a porn actor or regular actor?
No, regular actor.
Nice.
Yeah.
She's learned that lesson.
I learned that lesson.
Of course.
Well,
it just makes sense. Like comedians date comedians because people understand the lifestyle. And I would think with porn, it's a lot easier because I know from my perspective, it'd be hard to date someone that just goes to work and fucks other people all day. So if you have a guy that does that as well, there's less guilt on going in. There's less whatever.
You would totally think that, but of course, I've dated so many different people within the industry.
Oh yeah, there's tons of dudes that are cool with that.
Yeah, where some were cool, some were kind of weird, while other, you know what I mean? But yeah, like since I pretty much retired from performing, I kind of stayed.
And my past is about as checkered as you can get. So it's funny because that's why I kind of enjoy porn stars sometimes because I'm like, yeah, our numbers are the same. I just did it more privately. I didn't have a camera handy. What was it? I got in a car one time with this male porn actor. I won't say who because it was what I'm going to say is rude. And he goes, yeah, I done stand up once. And I was like, dude, I've had a woman blow me and I taped it with my phone. Doesn't make me a porn star. I just did. I was like, I'm not going to let you take that. I'm not going to let you make yourself like we're on the same level. Like, no.
I'm trying to think if I know who you're talking about.
He has been in the business quite a long time.
Okay, then I don't know who you're talking about.
I think he likes his ass eaten a lot.
Okay.
It is surprisingly
because you're like, this doesn't belong in this scene. This is like a preferential thing. You can just tell when it's like, nah, he just was like, that's how I get hard now. You got to play a trumpet on me. You got to get me the old Dizzy Gillespie. I got to take a running back in this next round. You know, at a certain point, you guys, you like football? You seem like you would.
You know, I know. I'm very. Well, when I was in high school, I used to follow football when I was younger, but now not so much.
You?
A little bit. I'm more of an MMA guy.
Oh,
Same.
nice.
Same.
Speaking of that dog shit that we saw over the weekend.
That's why I didn't pay for it.
I didn't either. I went to work. I made money. I also babysit an autistic child on my off days in LA when I don't have road gigs or stuff. Or sometimes I do it with gigs. It just depends. Mom's very flexible with me, so and I love working with a young kid. He's 11 turning 12, and he's great. And except for when he has meltdowns.
How many times have you brought him to the club with you?
I don't do that. I wouldn't mind it. It's just he can go from 0 to crying.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been driving, look in the back seat, and he's like, smiling, like, oh, cool, we're having fun. Look back, and he's fucking crying.
Yeah, the last thing you want is someone crying in the audience while you're performing.
Like, what? That was, no, yeah.
That joke wasn't that bad.
Wasn't that bad, yeah.
Half of the guys in this fantasy league are Dolphin fans, and I just took their favorite running back. Just a thumb in the nose, just a thumb in the eye. Sorry, I'm a real degenerate person when it comes to competing. That's why I have to always tell myself comedy's an art, and I'm like, yeah, but you still want to be great at it. You still want to be funny. You still want to be, I always just want to be one of the best in the room. I don't want to be the best because that's a lonely place to be. I think just being one of the best, get to that level. Like, I'm one of those guys, if I played professional sports, like I would want to make it to the professional level, and then I'm happy with just being there.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally.
It's like, shit, man. You know how many guys I beat out to get to here? Way more than you did, so shut the fuck up.
I'd be super happy making league minimum.
Dude, yeah. When you look at the league minimum, it's like, oh my God, you know how many cruise ships I have to do? Or other kinds of shithole venues just to make anywhere near that money. It's ridiculous. Think about it. You're like, per dick. 14 blow bangs and mama can buy this new car.
Oh, God.
I would never want to think of it like that. Oh.
I actually never thought about it like that. I was in the business for almost 15 years. And when I was younger, I was very, very career-oriented. I was very, while other 18, 19-year-olds, because I started when I was 18. I got in the business when I was 18. But a lot of girls were, I'm going to buy a Gucci purse. And this is back in the day, in the time when people were still making money, though. This is before the recession, this is back in 2004, 2003,
yeah, and the internet hadn't killed the
2004.
business completely yet.
Yeah, and so the business was still booming. I bought a house, I bought a car,
Yeah.
and I was like fucking 19 years old when I did all that shit. And I always kept saving my money, and then I just allowed all these douchebags over the years to take it from me.
That's terrible to hear.
Yeah.
Way to round that story out. With
Yeah,
a big
I
old
know,
fucking
because
crime.
it's like, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what, dude? That's money comes and goes. I've pissed away more money I can count. I've not always been a on the level kind of gentleman. I've made quick money fast, and shit, you just blow through it.
Yeah.
That's what money's supposed to do, is just be spent. Anybody that's like, I've got it, I'm like, dude.
You can't take it with you. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
and you know what? I want my last check to bounce. I want to find the guy in 40 years still taking checks, and write him the biggest one I can. There's an old Jeff Foxworthy joke. I think it's one of my favorite jokes. He goes, guy came to my house. He goes, Mr. Foxworthy, if you don't give us $3,000, we're gonna repo your car. He goes, well, I don't have $3,000. He goes, well, can you write us a check? He goes, well, hell yeah, I can write you a check. Thought you needed money. That joke just to me is one of the funniest, just because I love the reality of it. Like,
Yeah.
oh fuck yeah, I can write you a check. You're gonna leave. That shit's fucking
Bouncing checks.
Talking about money
I've
and
had that.
how,
How many times you had checks bounce on you in porn?
To be honest, that didn't really start happening until when the business, when just life in general, back, like I said, back in 2008, when things just started going to shit, and porn industry included, there would be like a couple companies.
Comedy clubs. When I first started, my first 3 years in comedy, I never left the state of Florida. There was that many little rooms and places that had comedy nights, and I was just like, I was working like D&C clubs, middling, just trying to figure it out. But there was like clubs that would work you 3 times a year, and it's like, well, okay, if I can get 15 cities. That's a year's calendar.
Yeah.
You know, and there's that many cities in Florida with comedy, and that's how I. So I know what you mean. Back before I started, like I said, 03, 04, whatever.
Yeah, that was like me.
Fucking, shit was booming.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. But yeah, as far as like bounce checks, that only happened a few times when around the time when, the business was kind of dwindling a little bit. And it was just like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah.
And a lot of companies were going under and all that. But
And it's funny because some people live check to check. And I'm like, I the reason why I did the extra things that I did was because I saw the guys that got their ass kicked on the road, and they got their ass kicked by clubs, and they got their ass kicked by checks bouncing and weeks disappearing. And I was like, there's a great John Dillinger quote, never let them make you crawl.
yeah.
And that stuck with me since I was a fucking juvenile. And I was like, I was willing to do whatever it took. I just took the Jay-Z route, And I just was like, I'm gonna do it what I want, how I want to do it. And I was able to get into clubs other comics weren't able to in my area because I could afford to fly up there and not make any money.
Right.
know?
I mean, the thing for me when that did happen, the few times that did happen, luckily I had an agent where I would just be like, hey, this check bounce, do something. And then they would, go after my money and get it for me. And I would eventually
That's
get paid.
great.
But so I did have that, luckily working in my favor, but don't have any problems like that now. And for the record, because I did mention how, all the men in my previous relationships were, part of the reason why, all that hard-earned money fucking went away because I was, the breadwinner in a lot of my past relationships. That's not the case now.
That's so weird. See, and you know what? You're going to have a longer relationship with a man that can take care of himself.
Yeah,
I cannot understand a man that lets a fuck. And I'm not saying this like letting a man take care of a woman. I'm not saying like that. I go, a man should take care of him fucking self.
No, that's true.
And if
Because
he's-
I'm
and-
very independent.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not
and then
about
if
like
you want to take care of your girlfriend, that's something you guys need to work out.
For sure.
Don't automatically assume the gender role. But yeah.
And just for the record, I have to say this on the record because a lot of women they have this like
'Cause I'm a reporter.
this fairy tale like like way of thinking where like the man needs to take care of the woman and yada yada.
I was cheersing you.
Oh my god. I seriously
Cheers.
thought that was gonna spill for a minute there.
No,
I know. I saw the H6 going, oh,
Yeah.
no.
Amy, I gotta tell you 100 stories about me. My buddy, you ever, remember Kramer?
Yes.
My buddy calls me Kramer because he goes, you don't really work. You fall ass backwards into money. My buddy calls a thing called coming up cope because like I, for some reason, things tend to just go my way. Things don't break. I don't die. I got this thing. I had an aneurysm when I was 27.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
You
should.
had an aneurysm when you're wow.
Yeah. And it's funny just because like my buddy says it all the time. Like, I'm like, oh, I won this. Or he's like, of course you did. Just came up cope. And I love that because I'm like, it's weird because sometimes it happens and I'm like, that shouldn't have happened. Why the fuck did the die land that way? It's interesting. And it's happened enough to where I notice it and people have coined a phrase. So, and it's weird. So yeah, that's what happened. I came up cope. I didn't smash that and ruin the equipment. I got my brakes done today and they were cheaper than I thought they were going to be.
Wow.
I randomly fall into opportunities. I got booked for something that's hopefully going to air on Netflix because I was just randomly saying hello to the producer. I didn't know what he was doing. I just was talking to him.
Wow.
That's fucking awesome.
That's rad.
Yeah, it was funny though. I was over with a friend of mine. We were talking about that, and I was laughing. We had just got done like doing Korean barbecue, so I had some bubble guts.
What's your Korean barbecue spot? Just
Oh, it's in Koreatown. It's on Vermont. No, is it Vermont? It's like the $9.99 place. It's cheap bulgogi.
Do you remember the name?
Huh?
Do you remember the name?
Oh no, I don't. Offhand, I'd have to look it up. So yeah, Racket Hisselis, cracking jokes. I'm leaned over in a certain way, and I sharted pretty healthily.
Really?
like,
Yeah.
get rid of your underwear healthily?
Yeah, go in the bathroom, clean yourself up.
You're like, oh shit, I
So
gotta literally.
I'm driving home in my shorts, sans boxers, in a fucking scented, thank God, trash bag, because that's where trash belongs. And I get a phone call from the producer like, hey man, how's your day going? And I just turned my head and looked at the bag. I was like, it's a mixed bag. I just couldn't help it. And he's like, well, you got on the show. You got to prove. I'm like, oh, that's great. And he's like, yeah, I thought you'd be more excited. And I was just like, I am.
Push them.
I just was naked and shitty. And, just, you shit yourself. We all have. I won't let you tell me you haven't. Okay? All right? I've seen too many scenes where I'm like, nah, she probably pooped a little bit. Welcome back.
Sorry about that. Pizza's showing up because in honor of Chris Cope, we got Papa John's.
Thank you.
Should we explain this whole?
Yeah, because otherwise no one's going to know.
No one's gonna know what the inside joke is.
I have a
here.
joke in my act about Papa John's. There.
he's like, you can just Google it.
Yeah,
Right.
it's on my album. You can go to Pandora or Spotify and listen to it now for free, or you can go to iTunes and be a real good chap and buy it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm hopefully going to have another album within I would say a year from now. My goal is by the end of today, next year. I'm about halfway through it, so if I can write a half hour in a year, it's a little harder than you think. I write shorter jokes, so it takes me a while to, if I write one line a week, but that one line's 15 seconds,
right.
that shit that's 4 lines a minute. For an hour, that's 360 lines.
Jesus.
Yeah, and to be consistently funny the whole way through. That's fucking difficult.
I don't like lulls.
Yeah.
I think once you start, you should be able to pound for the whole hour. That's especially with my type of material. It's silly, it's fun. I don't do long ass thinking setups. I just hit you with fucking jokes. I want to entertain you, take your
For
money,
sure.
and do my own thing. I've just never. It was funny. My buddy Tamara Catan. We were in a show together on Sunday at West Covina. Chatterbox, one of the best shows outside of LA, one of the best shows in LA still. Tamara goes up. He's very political. He's very, And I walk. I'm like, give it up for Johnny. Makes you think. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna sit down here and we're gonna talk about other stuff. Stuff that doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
My dating life. Make fun of where I'm from, stuff like that. Things that people like. Guys, I think it's time to draft a quarterback, and I got to see who's left.
I think we're going to pause real quick for pizza to be answered.
Oh, I thought we were going to pause for station identification. I'm sorry. Damn it. I want you to say that so bad. I'd have felt so cool. I'm getting drunk, guys. I'm getting sensitive.
This is And Now We Drink Radio.
KBOOZE. K-Booze.
K-Booze.
We live right by KTLA.
Oh, last year when the dude climbed the tower, I got to watch it from my rooftop.
Hold up signs, jump, you pussy.
I wish he had.
No, you know what you do? You sign it and it just says finish the game.
Finish strong, motherfucker. Finish
that's like
strong.
some movie shit. Like you'd walk up to a guy and be like, finish the game. Like, so that guy, he's crazy, so he thinks you're part of the government conspiracy, so he jumps. Know how the mind of a crazy person works, folks. Damn it, someone drafted Tom Brady already.
Did they draft Giselle?
Ha, you're funny.
Not really.
Stop. I don't like to hear shit like that. I think you're a nice guy, Mr. Slayer.
Why, thank you.
First name's Matt. That's a biblical name right there.
It really should have been Max, but my Jewish parents were afraid I would have been made fun of for having that Jewy of a name.
You would have had to kill someone to get a name like that. Okay, he'll be available, so let's get
Then again, professionally, if I had ended up being Max Slayer, that would have been...
fucking
Max Slayer.
And you weren't a porn star.
I've been porn adjacent for a very long time, though.
You sound like a woman trying to
man.
explain she lives somewhere.
Ouch.
I'm porn adjacent. my
Oh, pizza time.
Listen to me, Ricky. Listen to me, okay? Mira.
Oh, mijo. Okay, anyways.
Oh, mijo.
Ay, Dios mío.
¿Dónde está la puerta?
¿Hablas español? ¿Poquito? ¿Tú comprendes?
Tú eres inglés.
Uno whiskey, por favor.
¿Dónde está el baño?
Guessing around the hole. My chest, darling. My chest.
Whoa. If we're going to do that, we got to put down a tarp.
Shit.
I mean,
It's not what I'm paying for.
Shit. I don't want to lose my security deposit over Cruz's urine.
Hey, man.
I had to deliver a weed to a guy who lived in this apartment one time. Did not tip me.
Wait, what?
I worked for Speedweed when I first moved to LA.
Speedweed. I remember LA Speedweed.
They're still around.
They kind of are, yeah.
Kinda.
They're working quietly. In the shadows.
I don't know. Gino is still sponsoring Kill Tony.
Yeah, but I mean, sponsoring's one thing. I mean, just they've had to cut back from what they were doing before.
Well, yeah, the city or somebody confiscated a lot of
Yeah,
the
they got
products.
raided. I lost my job. which was fine. I got to go to employment, and my career was able to take that next step, so it was easier to not have a job. What'd I do?
Nothing.
It's my dick out again.
I'd hope you know.
I hope I would know, too. Mm-hmm. At this point, though, this Tito's is getting to me.
For the folks at home, yes, his dick is out.
No, it's not. Tito's handmade vodka, folks. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but I would pick up my turn to draft. Getting Deshaun Jackson, Tampa Bay. And I'm also going to get, do I get another receiver or do I get a tight end? Backup running back. Got to get a backup running back. All right. This has been fun, guys. No, we're having fun. What do you guys want to talk about now? 'Cause I'm getting drunk.
Well, now that we're getting you drunk.
You guys remember my views on race? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's a
Chris
joke.
is from Florida, so
That means nothing. It means I'm from a place that's hot, and that is all. That has nothing to do. Please, I'll make fun of myself. Thank you. I'm more equipped.
I'd hope so. You're the professional.
Fucking, you would think. As I fall over. He shit his pants again. Again?
There goes my security deposit.
Oh my god.
That's funny. There goes my security deposit. Dude, I bet it was a lot to move in here. I love them like, can we get first, last, and deposit? I'm like, you just want my car?
Yeah, basically.
I actually had to sell a kidney.
Can you get that much?
They didn't know how much mileage was on it,
Do
but
we know how much it costs to fucking...
Can you Google that?
I'm
Instead of
Googling
just
it
gawking
right
my
now.
website like a weirdo? It's funny. We both do the same thing.
Most people get 1,000. Well, see, this is just very like it says most people get between $1,000 and $10,000 for their kidney.
who the fuck gets 1,000?
But then it says probably much less than you were hoping for.
Still, 10,000 would be less than I'm hoping for. Who the fuck? $1,000? How desperate do you have to be to be like?
I wonder if I guess you can legally. Okay, 7 legal ways to make money with your body. There's actually a website where you can sell your kidney, and it says it's called kidney.com. The cost of a human kidney is I don't know if I believe this. This website claims that the cost of a human kidney is between 70 and 80 grand.
Well, yeah. Once they tack on all the prices to put it in.
Yeah.
That's so much. I would just say bye.
Unless they both fail, and then
You know what you do? You just, when they're like, you're going to die, you try to take out as many loans as you can, and then go to Mexico. You get fair trade on your dollar. And just do enough drugs and other things. Ride out in a fucking dream.
why not go to Thailand at that point?
I'm not into kids. Lady boys and stuff of that ilk. I can stay in my hemisphere. It's called a mom and pop shop. You know? Mexico is a mom and pop country, for real.
So
I love Mexico.
I just found a
Great
website
people.
that has on the black market if you wanted to.
I like how there's a black market website.
There's a website that says okay.
Did you go
so-
deep web on us, Bruce?
Yeah.
Dark web?
It's
I thought you said you don't do that anymore.
I found a website that says how much is your body worth on the black market, and it has a whole list on the organ trade.
It has a whole list. It's
Yeah.
just anus, mouth, ear.
Seriously.
It's a whole.
Whoa.
'Cause-
I'm sure it's in alphabetical order.
I'm drunk. I really couldn't put that together. I'm sorry. You guys have poisoned me.
We are 25 minutes into this, sir. You have 90 minutes left.
Cool.
Your radio show later is going to be awesome.
Hi, welcome to Who Are You Again? No, I'm not going to put my shoes back on.
So who are you doing radio for?
I have no clue. Dude, these people reach out to me and go, hey, you want to come on a radio show? And I go, sure, because I don't have shit to do. If I don't have a show, I'll go on and do it. I love talking. I love being around people. I love interacting. I like making new friends. You know?
Cheers to that.
You know? The city is full of amazing, interesting, fun people. And the more I get to know everybody, the more I realize it's like high school and the fact that I can get to know everybody. That's my goal. This city's fun, man. It's fun and amazing. It's even the shitty people. I get why they're shitty, so I don't hate them. You know? So you just don't let it bug you. You don't marvel at the fact that they're fucked up individuals. Just go, this is why you're like this, and you move on. Damn it. They're taking everybody. It's not going to last, guys.
If TV has taught me anything, take another kicker.
I got to take a drink. Hear that? I will pick my kicker 3 hours after the draft. I'll just wait till the free agent market and fucking See fuck the kicker. You don't. Sorry.
I'm listening.
Talk about rugby. Keep it up with your boyfriend.
Rugby.
Rugby is actually remarkably entertaining.
I hate when I meet someone that has like a British or Australian accent and they can do American so well.
He can do American really well.
He
can do any accent really well. Honestly,
I think most people that can do American accent from that can do all their
He's
accents as well.
a classically trained actor who's been doing this for years and years.
Well, you
and
just say
years.
bisexual. It's faster.
No, we just did a movie together where he plays Irish, so he like has an Irish accent and everything,
nice.
like he's from Dublin. But when he speaks, though, when people meet him, they can't figure out where he's at off the bat because he sounds British, but then he also kind of sounds sort of Australian, but not like harsh Australian. So, like the way other Aussies like to describe his accent as being posh, like, oh, you sound like a posh Australian, mate. You know what I mean?
I mean,
it's because of the English. That's why.
See, the easiest way is to start eliminating places that he's not from. He's not from Nigeria. He's not.
Oh, okay. I like how you started from there.
Well, that's the obvious
God
one.
damn, Matt. I mean, seriously, it's 2017. Charlottesville has taught us anything. That tiki torches are for patios only. No, I don't know what we're talking about. What's going on? Think about what running back I want next. I got Tito's. That's Tito's vodka, folks. Hold on, I'm doing my plug. It's Tito's handmade vodka, created in an old-fashioned pot, still by America's. Okay, it's made in America, so I don't think I should be drinking this anymore. It's from Austin, Texas. Okay, that is the one blue star of Texas. Have you ever been to Austin? It's real hipstery.
I don't think I've ever been to Austin. I've been to Houston. No, I've been to Dallas.
Yeah, well,
Austin's really a lot of fun.
whatever you saw in Houston does not exist anymore. God damn, I feel bad. I lost my house twice growing up to fire.
Oh man.
Did you start them?
No. It's weird how wounds are still fresh after these many years. As I kill him with the Tito's bottle. Son of a bitch. No, the guy took the fucking tight end that I wanted. Sorry.
So, Chris, you were telling us how you started a bunch of fires. And
Stop. I did not do that I know of.
I almost did that once. Okay, so like I was
Wait, what?
No, like okay. Now I have to explain it. So
You do. You really do, Chris.
When I was a kid, I was like probably like 11 or 12 maybe, I don't know. I used to light candles in my room and I was up reading one night and I don't know, I just wanted to I'd take the candle and I'd run my finger through it. I'm like, oh, whatever, no big deal. And then I took a piece of paper and I lit it on fire and then it didn't go out right away. So I freaked out. Mind you, I'm like 11, okay? Freaked out, didn't know what to do. So my my reflex was to just throw it in my rubber trash can. So I throw it in my rubber trash can and it starts melting and I'm like, ah! So then I took the trash can, I run down the hallway in my house, setting off the fucking fire alarm, of course, threw it I threw it in the shower and then turned the shower on. And then my parents come out because, they were in bed. And they're like, what the fuck happened? And I'm like, nothing. I was fucking playing with fire or whatever. And at first my dad was like, what the fuck did you do? And then when I told him, he just started laughing at me. Like, you're stupid. But hey man, I ran down the hall with this fucking...
My dad would have beat me so bad.
This fucking rubber trash can lit on fire, ran down the hall and threw it in the fucking shower and just turned the shower on.
I didn't even do bad stuff and I got beat. God. No wonder that your lifestyle just has gone this way. There was no discipline. I'm fucking with you.
Anyways.
Sure, you can draw a linear comparison to that statement. I understand.
I all of a sudden think Chris is not that drunk.
I'll fight all of you. Is that an answer? Yeah, I'm buzzed. I can tell I'm buzzed. One, I say buzzed. Buzz. I feel warm.
You feel warm?
Yeah, like I can fly.
Okay, like you're levitating, maybe?
How much levitation is needed to keep me off the ground? Like, I'll never fly. Like, even if other humans get to do that, I'm still gonna. Gravity's still not gonna be my friend. I'm bigger than you think. I feel like I got like lead in the middle of me.
Aw.
It's okay. No, it's fine. I just, sometimes you feel heavier than you are. You know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes I feel that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm drunk. What do you guys want?
Well, that's actually what we wanted. You to be drunk.
Nice. Well,
Because, it wouldn't be And Now We Drink unless,
Oh, I agree. I love this.
some of us or all of us were fucking drunk.
I'm on my way, folks. I'm
That's
on my
right.
way.
I'm on my way.
Here we go.
See, I knew it was going to be a musical episode.
Jesus.
We haven't had a musical episode in a while. It's good.
Say a hip, hop, hip. I
Okay, I forgot the words.
Hip, hip, hopping, and don't.
know
Go ahead.
Wu-Tang. I know a lot of Wu-Tang, though. I'm not going to do Wu-Tang. Too many N-words. Then I got to somehow jump around.
I could play. Well, I mean, if it wasn't copyrighted, I could play the edited version of Cream. I'm pretty sure I have that somewhere.
That is my... If I was going to put a tattoo on my body, it'd be cream. Casuals,
Cream?
everything around me.
A tattoo? If you could get a tattoo, you would put it. Tattoo.
Yeah, I would get cream. If I know...
Where?
Where? Oh, it'd be across my back like the most white trash person in the world can get.
Across the
like
shoulder blades?
It would be written in dollars. Like it would be the most white trash tattoo I could fucking get. Like when I'm worth more money than I know what to do with, I'm going to get crappy tattoos. I'm just going to become an eyesore.
Hey, Chris.
Speaking of white trash, like,
Stop.
what were you going to say?
call
I was
me?
going to say, a couple more drinks. There is a tattoo parlor across the street.
Stop.
Oh
No,
my God,
no,
that's true.
no.
I know one of the
I
artists
actually
there.
got tattooed. That's where I got my first tattoo.
Exactly.
My first and only tattoo.
That's where I got my first tattoo. I was brought there by a big old hairy Jew and a Filipino woman whose daddy was a looser man. Sorry.
On point. No, I'm just kidding.
What's your dad's name?
My dad's name? Danny.
Danny.
My parents.
Tanner. Your
My
dad was
pa-
the guy from Full House?
My parents almost named me after my father, right? Because his name's actually
you would've been
his
Danny
name-
with an
his
I?
name is actually very, very Filipino. It's Danilo, okay? But when he came to America,
Never changed my name to Danny from Danilo.
because
Danilo
Danilo,
has a
Dan,
sword.
so like Danny, right? So my parents, they were gonna originally name me Danica, and then
Thank God.
my nickname
I
would have been
never
Danny.
masturbated
You
to
know?
Danica Cruz.
Yeah.
Sorry. Annie sold
No,
it
they ended
for
up
me.
naming me after my grandfather because Annie's not my real name. My real name's Frankie, actually, because my grandfather
hilarious.
is Francisco Frank.
Yeah.
And so they named me after my grandfather, and then I still have a very androgynous fucking name.
Yeah, but it's probably with an
name.
IE, so people know.
Yeah, with an IE. See, IE, it's female. Means you have a vagina.
Stop. You?
I'm pretty sure everyone knows you have a vagina.
True.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. This is what I love because when I go online, I look for like podcasts I want to do, and I type in keywords, and I usually type in like pot or drinking, just because
Yeah.
they're fun to do. They're fun, and then I was like, oh, this one's based in LA. Oh, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll follow them, and as soon as you follow back, I slide in that DM.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I enjoy it because it's fun coming to do things like this, man. Like I said, you meet new people, and you just.
Yeah.
I got free porn just from that alone. I think I won.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
There you go.
And then you add in the new people I've met. You know, you guys are gonna get to come to shows.
Now, we're hooking Chris up tonight. We are giving Chris a parting gift of
Box of porn, they said.
box of porn,
Yeah, you like that?
Tito's
Yeah.
vodka, some Papa John's.
God, I'm drunk.
This is a super sponsored episode.
It's a very sponsored episode of a lot of shit. Oh man. Okay, I was gonna ask you a question earlier because you were talking about most white trash fucking tattoo and all that. So white trash supercomputer, is that like
Yeah.
a nickname? Where'd that come from?
I got that from my friend JC Carias. I'm really good at trivia. So
Okay.
it's like I just have this wide wealth of knowledge. You can pull trivia up online.
No, I'm not trying to pull up trivia.
No, it's fine. I like doing that.
You're in the neighborhood. There are trivia nights that I need to start hitting. I need a team.
I'm down to do it. If I don't have a show, I'm definitely down. So let me know ahead of time. Like if you give me 2 weeks notice, I won't book anything. But also, I also won money on Celebrity Name Game because of my skills.
Wow.
I won 10 grand.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
The nickname was already there. My buddy, the specific instance was I was sitting in my room. I'm an early riser, so I'm sitting in my room like in a t-shirt and underwear, smoking weed, typing away, listening to Vivaldi. I love classic music. Is great. Like it, you can put it on. There's moments of ebb and flow, so it peaks and valleys where the noise is. You can get work done. But then it gets going and you have fun.
Yeah.
And he comes in, he's just like, he goes, you're just like a white trash supercomputer. Just because I'm like, I am who I am. I'm white trash as fuck sometimes. But I'm also quick and.
Yeah.
As soon as he said it, I was like, oh, that's the name of my album. If I ever do a special, when I do a special, not if, fuck that, when.
Yeah, there you go.
Excuse
There you
me. When I do my special, I want to call it Built for Comfort. Just because I feel like that's me now. Like that's who I am. It's just, I took it from a Howling Wolf blues song. Don't call me fat. Don't call me this. Don't call me that. I'm built for comfort. I ain't built for speed. I got everything that good girls need.
Oh shit!
And it's just like,
Damn.
Okay.
yeah, dude, when you hear that song, and it's just like, I'm more than likely I could probably put it in my fucking special for nothing because that dude's been dead for 40 years. And I could call his estate and be like, I'll pay you $500. Can I use it in a special? And they'll say yes.
Right.
And I want to do it because if you ever listen to Howlin' Wolf, man, fuck. Dude was like 6'4", 300 pounds, could scare a crowd and rock a crowd as a blues singer.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just a big fan of all kinds of music, and I thought Built for Comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah. My next album might be called Cope With Me, though. That's the...
Hey.
There you go.
Yeah, because I may replace the special with Cope With Me, and I may do the album as Built for Comfort. It just depends. But I like those two titles, and my goal is to do one more CD and then mix the two albums for a special.
Nice.
That's the goal.
Nice.
It's that way I take 2 hours of material and I combine them to one really good hour. Like one of stuff that's older that I love, that's like just things that I feel like that are hits in my mind, and then all my, whatever the great new stuff I have, and just an amalgamation of those two.
So when you do your special, do you want to do it in a theater or a club?
Theater. Doesn't have to be big. 200-300 seater. Just as long as you can fill it and get a good camera and do 2 shows. I want to self-finance it because that way I can just have it edited. I can have complete control until the final product, and then I just try to sell the final product. You know. And if worst case, I'll turn it into a DVD and sell it on like download cards.
Yeah.
So worst case, I'll produce it and get my own money back.
There you go.
In terms of touring from it, or I'll sell it to Netflix if I can.
Yeah. Everything's like Netflix is like the big thing now.
Yeah, and they're buying a lot of comedy.
There's so much comedy on there. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of one of those things where you're happy to be in comedy right now. As a white guy, it's funny because a lot of single white guys, or single white males who call ourselves SWM, they're like, oh, well, it sucks for us right now. I go, just be better. Just be the best comedian you can be, and opportunities, if you're good enough, will come your way.
Right.
If you're talented and you put a brick wall in front of somebody, they're going to go around it, they're going to go through it, they're going to go over it. It's the mental makeup of the entertainer who pushes themselves. You can't go, oh, why is that person getting ahead? Because they probably fucking work hard.
Yeah.
Well, and congratulate them for getting ahead.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude, if I see someone I know get something, I go, well, fuck, that door's cracked. I better jump my fat ass through it. The moment you start looking and go, why, you say, well, why him? Fuck that. Say, why not me? Why wasn't I thinking like that person was thinking? And not everything's for everybody, too. You're making your path as you go. I mean, I would love to host a game show at one point in my career. That's something that I really want to do.
Oh, cool.
And it's like, I want to do that, but I have other things that I want to do. And, but it's just like, who knows how things are going to shake out if I'm going to get to do what I want when I want to do it. It's interesting. It's creepy. Life's weird.
A little.
It is, dude. Tell me it's not.
No, it totally is. It completely is.
Life is a very weird situation because knock on wood, I could be in my lift and get fucking T-boned on the way to the radio show and be in a wheelchair the rest of my life. Like, I've been on a table. I've had to call my mother and tell her I love her and I may not be able to talk to her tomorrow.
Jesus.
That is fucking deep.
When you're 27 and you're literally 3 hours before you're at a comedy club, you're about to work. It was the first time you ever flew on the road. You have a fucking aneurysm. Like, life hands you setbacks. You have no way of predicting anything. Life is a giant jumble. We create religion. We create all these things to make ourselves feel in control and to feel comfortable.
Right.
Otherwise, everybody in here would have anxiety every single day because it's just a fucking crapshoot. And if you don't think it is, you're lying to yourself.
Well, and that's why I drink.
Draft time!
And that's exactly why I drink.
Dude, seriously. I love that old Frank Sinatra quote. I feel bad for people that drink because when they wake up, that's the best they're going to feel all day. Like, I just love that. Like, go fuck yourself. I'm going to get through life how I'm going to get through life,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, your made up thing in the sky? You're praying to a white man from Egypt.
Yeah.
Who's fucked up?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually got into a fairly heated debate with someone on Facebook today about, like, televangelists. Because Joel Osteen hasn't opened, or
that fucking
he just opened his
dude.
fucking church during the fucking hurricane.
But he didn't at first, right?
Right. It wasn't until they got huge pressure online. Everyone and their mother calling his ass out. So, a girl I'd like to fuck from high school but I'm still friends with them.
I like how you said a girl I'd like to fuck from high school. Go on.
Girl, I'd like to stick my prick in.
Well, that's why I'm still friends with her on Facebook.
Right, sure.
Because we have nothing in common at this point. Not like we ever really did. But
Right.
she's talking about like, y'all should not call out televangelists. They're leading people to God.
Oh, fuck them, those religious zealots.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah. Do you know how heated I got?
What? So then, where did that end up going?
Amazingly, we're still friends on Facebook for the time being.
Hey, bartender.
Okay. Keep talking.
I'll keep talking. Chris needs another drink.
I'm not being that rude.
Not at all. We'd like to take care of our guests
You
here.
guys are sexy. I love y'all.
Thank you, sir. But yeah, I was just like, no, that motherfucker's a hypocrite. He lives in a $10 million house.
Yeah,
How-
I mean,
How are you going to say you're a man of God and you are doing God's will when you live in a $10 million house?
oh, I 100% agree. I 110% agree.
She tried to throw at me like, well, shouldn't he deserve something for himself? I'm like, not if you're a man of God.
You know, Jesus turned over money tables. Like, Jesus was a liberal. Like, any way you want to look at it, Jesus was a fucking liberal. He was a hippie. He was a brown hippie. That's what he was. Like, get over it. The guy you love hated who you are. Jesus would hate a Republican Christian now. Would fucking hate them. Be like, what are you doing? I said love, you stupid fuck.
Yeah, charity.
I had a really good joke at a wine show that I did up here. If you want, I can officiate the wedding, by the way. I've done my brother's, and my
really?
sister's. I'm an ordained minister.
Nice.
Chris, can you do my next quickie?
Marriage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could bless my next quickie hookup, that'd be cool too.
I
had to confirm what
I
you
have a
just said right
small
there.
Guatemalan woman that'll cut your throat for coming near me.
Oh, no. You just got to bless it. You're a pastor, right?
I can read some words.
Bless this cock.
Yeah. Our Father.
Who art in heaven?
Just fuck her. Just fuck her, bro.
There we go.
Honestly, though, I don't think the blessing should last longer than the sex, though. Am I right? Come on. Get it? That was a sly burn. You guys.
It was.
That burn was so sly it wrote Rocky.
Oh,
I am
well,
shit-faced. I am shit-faced for making that pun.
You missed it because we talked about this a couple episodes back where like I had a girl quit on me like mid-coitus.
Oh my god.
As you were coming, she
Yeah.
got off or?
No. I didn't even get that far.
Nope.
She's like, yeah, I'm done.
Oh, wow. I'd have been like, I'm finishing. I mean, sometimes I've been in situations in the past with previous women that, yes, what's the rule if she passes out? Like mid,
What year?
Wait, like
What-
mid?
like, yeah, you're just both so fucked up.
Well, if you're both fucked up, wait, is it just her passing out or both of y'all passing out?
It's like, so I'll tell you the story. I'm 23.
Okay.
I hooked up with this like 45-year-old lady in Ocala, Florida.
Oh shit.
And we had sex once, and we started having sex again. And I closed my eyes. You know, like you're fucking, I'm young, I'm trying to make a dent. I closed my eyes when I looked down. I don't know how long she's been, like, she was passed out drunk. Like, she eventually was laying on her back long enough where she just drifted off.
Oh my god.
And I was just like, when I'm done, and just stopped. But I'm like, yeah, do you get to, because I was like, I didn't know what the rule was. I was like, I'll just jerk off.
That was the right call.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
too. I mean, because even though she consented to starting, it's like if she'd have came back too, she might have been, But I was like, well, I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
Did you finish on her?
No. I went into the bathroom because I had to clean up anyways. Next morning, I wake up and I never had a woman leave before I woke up, so I freaked out. I looked for my wallet, found it. Laptop, found it. Okay.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Guess she just left. Guess she woke up next to a guy half her age and was like, I'm gonna leave. This isn't for me. And because I even told her from the stage, I go, you came here in chaps. You're looking to get fucked.
Wait, she was wearing chaps?
Yeah, I mean, like in jeans and stuff, and was just by herself. And I'm like, no, you were looking to get fucked. A woman that goes to a bar by herself is trolling for dick. It's obvious. Like, it's obvious. If you go by yourself to a bar,
Yeah.
dressed like that, you're ringing a dinner bell. Right?
I agree.
Am I wrong?
No, not at all. I agree with that.
Okay. Because, I mean, yeah, it's one of those things where, that's what she's doing. It's pretty obvious. Peacocks put their feathers out. Like, that's how humans try to get laid. Guys, we're nearing the end of the draft. And I want to say it's been fun. I did really well, I think. It's just a lot of things are good right now. Pretty happy. More alcohol, though. That's Tito's vodka. Homemade in Austin,
more than
Texas.
half of it is gone.
More than half of it. I'm going to kill this thing.
And he's been drinking it because I don't do the vodkas. So.
Well, I was going to see if we just keep drinking this and I can put this in a hymn. Like, maybe put a note in it. Just lose it at sea.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm Jewish.
Message in a bottle.
My back end's got problems. It comes with the territory.
Oh, if you think your back end's got problems now, wait till there is an SOS bottle shoved up your ass.
Oh, shit.
Hey, guys. Welcome to the show. If you're just tuning in, I'm Chris Cope. We got Annie, and Matt. We're having a good time this morning here in the studio. It is 7:30 a.m. You're listening to AM 620. Come on back with me, bye.
Traffic on the fives.
Oh, that's strong as shit.
Okay, I really wish I would have caught his face on camera.
Right.
That was really
Chris has
fun.
made the best faces throughout the
Did I
show.
make it stronger than the first time?
Who knows? All I know is this is his third drink, and that bottle's almost gone.
That bottle's almost
What'd you call me?
gone.
Chris?
Fuck.
Are you not Chris?
No, I am. I picked up 2 backup tight ends. It was stupid. I didn't realize I already drafted that. I could have gone on the receiver.
I feel like that's our fault for fucking you up.
No. It's the Tito's vodka. Handmade vodka in Austin, Texas, of all places. Crafted in old-fashioned pot still by America's original microbrewery. That's not what it says. Microdistillery. Distilled and bottled by 5th generation. Don't believe that. Incorporated. Austin, Texas, 49% by volume. Trump was right. Enjoy. It's weird. It's a Texas bottle.
They actually sponsor like Doug Benson and a little bit of Bert Kreischer shit.
Nice.
Who, Tito's?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Doug and Bert look like they're from the same family. I love Doug. He was on Moonlighting?
Really?
Yeah. I was like, Doug's been around forever, dog. I love him though, dude. He's hilarious. And people say the same thing about me, like how are you able to function and still be high all day? And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like I literally had a meeting with All Things Comedy, and they were like, oh, can you and your friend still operate and be entertaining high or impaired? And I'm like, we've been talking for 30 minutes, haven't we? And then the room blew up, and I was like, yeah, I can do this, impaired. Hey, welcome back, guys. It's AM 627 in the AM. We got Annie and Matt here in the studio. It is cold outside. Brr, right, Bob? Yeah, it is. Oh, goodness. What a morning we're having, gang. Follow-ups in the 405. The 101's moving freely. Thank goodness. Ain't that right, Sheila? Oh,
That's right.
right? You always got to have that woman backing up the man.
Yeah.
I hate that one.
Yes, yeah, just agreeing. Yes, yeah, that is right.
I hate Delilah. I love Delilah, though.
Wait, what?
What? Oh, I was thinking.
I have a hate and love relationship with that woman's show. Because, it sucks. It's cheesy. But then I'm listening, and it's like, you know what? You really care. She cares sometimes. Do you really love your man? Oh, well, that's great. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to play Total Eclipse of the Heart, and hope you guys make it.
Didn't she perform that song
During the eclipse.
During the eclipse?
Yeah.
She did.
Well, what's Bonnie Turner done in the last 35 years? I need a hero. You need a job. She did Pat Didn't did that. Bonnie Tyler did.
No, she did Holding Out for a Hero. She did.
Holding Out for a Hero.
Yep.
Pat Benatar did I Need a Hero. How many women's songs in the 80s needed men? Whatever happened to Janis Joplin will be rolling over in her alcohol-soaked grave. What the fuck, man? Seriously. The 80s were seriously the worst thing for feminism. The 60s and 70s, you guys fucking fight. You burn your bras. 80s comes, you're like, ooh, pastels. And
Shoulder pads.
Shoulder pads. Working girl, but you didn't really work.
Oh, God. Fucking shoulder pads.
Yeah, my mom had a coat with shoulder pads. It made no sense to me as a child. I just was like, this doesn't make any sense. Why are you wearing Dad's coat? It's purple.
That's seriously that whole style.
This chair's comfy. I'm gonna pull this thing closer. Oh, welcome back to AM 620. We are talking about how to make your cat more attractive to the other species. This morning we have cat wrangler, Miss Annie Cruz, and her assistant, I'm guessing, Matt, don't slay me, Slayer. Guys, welcome onto the show. How do we make your cat more attractive?
Well, first you're going to start by...
You're going to have to speak up, Annie.
First you're going to have to grab some shaving cream and a dull razor and shave it.
Would you use a female razor to be more sensitive?
I think either, I don't want to put a gender to it. I think...
They're just built for more comfort,
Let's just call it a razor, okay? Yeah.
How do you deal with that?
I deal with it it's very, very difficult.
I bet if I screamed, you piss your pants.
Please don't. Please don't.
Right? I mean, like, you ever meet somebody like that's like you can kind of intimidate and you almost want to. I might be a bully. I think I sound like a bully sometimes.
Chris, did you bully people as a child?
No, I want to be people's friends. I really want to. But it's funny though when I do creep someone out, not creep someone out, when I can fuck with somebody, I will do it just because it's fun. I'm weird. Like whatever you give me, I'm gonna have fun with. So if you show signs of weakness, I'm gonna exploit it. If you show signs of strength, I'm gonna have fun with that as well. There's not one emotion you're gonna react to me that I'm not gonna have a thing to do because I'm just silly. Like I like going up to really big dudes, and this makes them every time laugh. And you being a friend that way, you go, listen, man, if anybody fucks with you, you come over and talk to me, okay? We'll take care of them. And the guys are the size of a house, and they laugh because they look at me and go, come on, man, you're a tiny big guy. And it's fun because and I've won over so many big, scary looking dudes by just fucking with them and having fun.
Right.
Because most of them realize they're so big, they got to be tender hearts.
Yeah.
Because like you can't, society will kill you. You're so strong.
That's true.
I'm really proud of my draft, guys. I can read it for you if you'd like, but I don't want to be...
Don't worry. We'll have Chris back on later in the season to see how he's fucking doing.
He is 0-7, and he's doing the podcast from the ledge. I don't think it's going to be a long episode, folks. Oh, it's light in here. Look at this.
I don't know why Cruz just did that. I'm much prettier with the light off.
Was I not supposed to do that?
Do you have any issues, guys, when you walk on the street with your ass half hanging out? Do you get any shit from that?
People will start talking to me, of course, and try to hey,
holler,
yeah. Like
I think you're just a giant walking.
When I walked out of my apartment this morning, some dude, I had my headphones on, and this dude started walking next to me, and I was like, whatever. And then he tried talking to me while I had my headphones in, and I was like, yes. And he's like, I like your style, and I was like, okay, thanks. Put my headphones back in, kept walking, and I was like, no.
That was. The fairest thing you could have done was give him a good walk away goodbye. Because he had at least, 30 seconds of mental memory. He's going to... And the thing is, what's going to be funny? He's going to be jerking off to the thought of your butt while watching porn one day. And he's going to come across one of your videos and just be like, I can't believe I met her. Earth angel, Earth angel.
Won't you be
There are 3 guys...
Holy
They're
shit.
all in you. What a surprise. I could do this all day.
Please do. Please.
No, I'm kidding. Dude, okay. I have to complain about the U.S. Postal Service for a second.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Let's hear it.
I'm going on the road in November, and I just send to some radio stations some promo stuff for some cities I'm in. It just helps. I send them a couple T-shirts, CDs and stuff. I sell condoms. I send a radio station to get back and go, hey, I sell condoms. Chris Cope condoms. Literally. Saywithacondom.com. You can print outside.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I actually started a condom envelope company a couple of years ago, where I was trying to market it to porn stars that want to make interesting business cards. For when they go to the conventions and stuff, and it's something to remember them by. What, is your drink really that strong?
Keep wearing glasses.
You want more orange juice?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Well, keep talking about the Say It With a Condom thing, because I know exactly who you're talking about.
I bought some anywhere that almost 50 cents each, 50 something cents each. Actually, can you just bring me a separate juice and I'll just kind of back and forth. And I just ask for donations after show when it comes, and like if people come up with a certain amount of money, I give them a condom. They come up with a certain amount of money, I give them a CD. So that way, they get a souvenir of the show, and I kind of get to pick. Because I'm not going to give you a CD for $2. Like, I love you, but I'm not going to do that.
Makes sense. Real quick, how many times did you give them the condom with you attached to it?
I think I've been dating my girlfriend since I've had the condoms, so I haven't even used the condom. I have never even used the condoms personally. I have
Not once?
No, because I kind of like. I have a specific condom I like to use, so
Elaborate, please.
I like to use the really thin ones, the super thin ones, and they're just a regular latex. So it's like wearing a fucking raincoat for real. Condoms are the devil. They're great, but they suck.
Spoken like a true road comic.
Stop.
Condoms do suck.
Yeah, man.
They do. I'm not arguing.
Also, after a certain point of having enough sex, it's hard to keep an erection with a fucking condom.
Yeah.
Because it's like my dick needs to feel this just to be in the room. Otherwise, it is out to fucking lunch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like condoms condoms, if there's not enough lubrication, like sometimes it dries.
For sure.
So, depending on the type of condom, whatever. But
Every condom tries out.
yeah, let's just it's true. Condoms dry you
then
out.
it's like a lot of
and then
times-
if you don't lube it up right away and you're in the moment,
Some
it's
girls
like,
get infections to fucking lubes and shit, and it's like some girls get infections to condoms. It's like,
Yeah.
good God, your vagina's pH level is like a fucking
Yeah.
really poorly maintained pool.
yeah, I don't like it. And if you want to talk about anal with condoms, that's even the worst because of the way.
I was talking to Sylvia, and she's like, I couldn't fuck 3 dudes in a day because it'll fuck my pH up. I'll get an infection because of that shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, I could jam my dick in fucking the entire half of the state of California in a day, and the thing would be pristine. I being a woman is not as many awesome things as you guys have that make you being, beautiful and all this stuff and all the cool things. You get a short end of the stick in a lot of ways.
True.
Although
I have to say, my vagina, I have secret ways of keeping it pristine. So
lemon juice.
just gonna leave it at that.
Extra juice. Come on, spread it. I want to hear. Maybe I'll learn something.
It's from Buddha. Don't worry.
It's a secret.
Don't tell me off camera.
I can't share. Yeah, I'll tell you off camera. Off air. Yeah.
Off air.
Off camera. Off air. Yeah.
And pause for station identification.
What?
That is KWRX. We are here this morning at AM 730.
I thought it was KBOZ.
Do you not know what radio station you're at? Because I've been here 15 years.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa,
You're
whoa.
fired. You're fired.
All right, guys, I'm going to cut this interview short because the FCC is not going to call me and cuss me out. Keep it with the JC talk there, fella.
Praise be he.
That is Maddie Shivas Slayer.
Shivas real good? No, fuck. I'm going to drink more.
Do it. That's really fun to do at movie theaters in between trailers. It's just,
When it gets quiet.
you know how hard it is to fucking control your mouth to get that last little bit out? And that's the best part when you get the... But none of my farts sound like that. All my farts sound like I shit my pants. Just outright. Like, people like, bet you $20 he's got a turd in his drawers. And I'm like, nah, man, I got a big butt. It reverberates. Like if you yell in a canyon, it sounds like your voice makes you feel like you're 20 feet tall. Same logic. Same physics apply. How many roads must a man walk down? Why is seriously 1/3 of the black blues players on your wall blind?
My guess earlier was the sugars.
Yeah, I mean, their diet must have been, or there's some sort of genetic anomaly that happens to African Americans when they're born. It's like, oh, you're blind. Well, your body genetically compensated and made you a master musician. Because if you look at Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, blind Willie McTell, blind every other third blues guy was blind something or other.
There's even a blind Blake up there.
So,
Blind Blake.
by your math, you're saying 33% of blind African American males become amazing musicians?
Judging by the poster that I have in front of me, my evidence is backed up. I'm going solely off the statistics of this poster in your apartment. And so anybody that's listening to this, know that I'm very drunk and my mind is swimming in that's Tito's. handmade vodka. Brought to you from Austin, Texas. And I'm trying to backpedal through whatever racism I've kind of actually jumped into.
Oh, it's not that bad.
No, it's not. It's not. I haven't said anything. I just said, based on this poster, 1/3 of blues singers are blind. That's terrible. Why? Where was their union?
Not existed, unfortunately.
Yeah, they have the Jim Crow union.
Right.
Fuck. Poor bastards. Poor bastards, man. I grew up in the South. I hated that shit. Like, literally, the town I grew up in was so white. They had to, like, they busted in, like, a couple black families just so we could be good at basketball. I shit you not.
So, where in Florida did you grow up?
Keystone Heights.
Okay.
North Central Florida. We had born in Tallahassee, lived there until I was about 9, moved to Keystone Heights when I was 10, and lived out there until I graduated high school, moved to Gainesville, Florida, started comedy there, started college there, and moved to LA 4 years ago. That's my life.
Silly question about Gainesville. Do you know a bar called the Underground Lounge?
I think so.
A friend of the show, previous guest, Wolfman, used to promote metal there.
Oh, you've had Wolfman on here, that asshole. I know him.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's
no, it's fun.
so funny.
It's a smaller world than you ever will realize.
Oh, dude, it's a very small
Especially when you're me. Seriously, I make it a point to know everybody. I like that. Human beings are so much fun. There's so many different kinds that it's just great to meet different people because I get so bored with people that just don't. I mean, they don't interest me. That sounds very stupid to say it like that.
Not at all.
It's a duh statement, but it's just. This city is full of fucking weirdos. And I'm not saying weirdo in a bad way. I'm saying you're being you and you have the balls to be you. Mm-hmm. You have the balls to dress like a fucking weirdo, in my mind. The reason why I act the way I do is because I learned at an early age if I assimilate, I have the best way of getting exactly what I want through manipulation. My buddy, I told him I was joking the other day. He goes, we're in a fantasy football, like one of my fantasy football leagues, and it's so fucking complex. It's a 2-year league. We get to keep players. There's a rookie draft. Christ, man, I didn't go to college for this very reason. I don't like complexity. No, I did go to college, but you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he goes,
Did you finish?
Yeah, Santa Fe College. Got my 2-year degree. Took me 6 years.
Oh, shit.
Just because I was a comedian also at the same time. But, no, I go, I float through life. You know that. And he goes, I hardly believe that. I go, fine, I'm a cherub-faced Machiavelli who manipulates his reality to his choosing. Happy? And I just realized, that's what this game is out here. If I want to be what I want by the age that I want it, you have to. You gotta milk every single fucking thing. You know how it is. Mm-hmm. My friend has the same haircut. I just realized she did have the same haircut.
She had the same.
And that's so funny because she's Cassie. If I get this wrong, please forgive me. Vietnamese. I'm hoping she's Vietnamese because I've known her long enough to know her race. For Christ's sake,
right?
I just wish everyone. I wish everyone was white because it would be just much easier to figure out instead of going, is she Laotian? Or is she... This is tough.
She's Asian.
But she's cool. She's great.
Yeah.
I love her to death.
Very cool.
Yeah, she's amazing. She also... I love females that hustle. That's my favorite type of human being because it kind of reminds me of that Phil Collins song, Against All Odds. Mm-hmm. It's a man's fucking world, and certain women are like, you know what? I'm gonna knock you out with my cunt. I kick ass. I feel like you're kind of that way. You scare me a little bit.
I take that as a compliment.
That's fine though. Physically, I'd throw you off the spout.
No, Chris. You may think that she'll choke you out.
You know what? I got a bigger neck than your hands.
Oh no,
I've been choked. Trust me, it's
I
something.
got thick legs that can do the choking for me.
I'm well aware of your entire body. I might be able to draw from memory more than you can, darling.
I'm a competitive wrestler. I
love that about you. That's great.
Yeah.
Dude, did you watch what was that movie?
Which one?
The wrestling movie that came out recently with Channing Tatum and
There's a wrestling movie with Channing Tatum?
Fox Hunters.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
First off, watch the 30 for 30 about that so you get the real
It's
stuff.
super dark.
Oh, it's a
I have to look this
tragedy.
up now.
And then when you watch the movie,
It's Foxcatcher, by the way.
Foxcatcher, thank you.
Oh, Foxcatcher. Thank you.
Foxcatcher, yes.
The one with Steve Carell?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you
I
can't even
wanted
tell.
to. I
It's a
wanted
fucking-
to see
it's
this,
a
and then
great
I
movie.
never got a chance to see it.
I own it on iTunes. You can watch it later.
I was
my God,
surprised
yeah.
he didn't get nominated for anything.
He should have. You couldn't even tell it was Steve Carell.
You really could. His accent and like he was. I would. Yeah.
That accent, the big fucking prosthetic nose.
Has it been out long enough we can spoiler alert? Spoiler alert.
It's like fucking 3 years old
Yeah.
at least.
When they
yeah, this movie came out a few years
when
ago.
they shot Mark Ruffalo, you know they purposely didn't have sound. Like they had very little sound for like a good 45, 50 seconds of the movie. He walks out, he doesn't say anything, gets in his car, he drives all the way there. So it's like 3-4 shots until he gets to the house. And then Ruffalo kind of comes out like, what's going on, what's going on? And when he fires that gun, I swear to God, it startles you because you were lulled into the quiet. And that gun was so... I watched the making of Heat the other day because I get that bored.
One of my favorite movies.
Heat's
So
a great
I think
movie.
it's an amazing movie. But the downtown shootout scene, when they went in to do the actual sound for the guns, Michael Bay hated the product that came out. So he goes, it was terrifying shooting that movie, that scene, because those buildings kept reverberating this machine gun fire sound. Like when you hear it live in the movie, that's why it seems so real, because they use the real fire from the guns. And it's like, can you imagine if you were just standing in public and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
Brat.
5.56 rounds, assault rifle rounds.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. I mean, that shit with those glass windows reverberating back, it would have been deafening.
Yeah.
And it was deafening in the movie.
Yeah.
They said they did something like 1,000 rounds per take.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit.
And it was funny because Val Kilmer was talking about how the Marine Corps showed a clip where he was able to change the clip really fast. And the Marine Corps drill sergeant goes, if you can't change the clip faster than that faggot Hollywood actor, you might have to beep that. That's what he said. I'm quoting.
I don't know how to beep things.
Well, I'm just quoting something I saw on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But he goes, if you can do it faster than that effing Hollywood actor, he goes, you don't deserve to be in the Marine Corps. Because like you watch, like Val Kilmer fucking spins that magazine, drops down, unclenches it, and fucking pops a new one in. Like that whole movie was, that whole movie had every star in the world in it.
Yeah, it did.
It did. I actually just went and saw that on the big screen not too long ago.
Dude, I was watching Death Wish 4 the other day. I watch a lot of stupid movies.
Heat is not a goddamn stupid movie. Take that back.
What? He's great, but I'm saying like Death Wish 4 though, it had Danny Trejo in it in like 1979.
Wait, wasn't
You know
he in
Danny
jail?
Trejo?
What?
Wasn't Danny in
No,
jail
I think the thing
at that
is,
point?
dude, first off, Trejo's like probably close to 70. So even in like, it's probably 85, Death Wish 4 came out, excuse me. So Death Wish 4, let's say 85, that's still 30 years ago. He would still be in his mid-30s. I think he went to jail in his youth. Google it. You know, man, I like his donut shop, but Trejo's Tacos is way overpriced. Danny, if you're listening to this,
It is kind of pricey.
for what you give,
Yeah.
I get the quality of the food. It's all
You're
this.
paying for the name.
You know what? No, I'm not paying for a 5-foot-tall Latino fella.
That's true.
I won't go to McDonald's based on the same fact. You know,
That's
The Founder was a good movie.
true.
Oh, Michael Keaton was such a scumbag in that shit.
So was Ray Kroc. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what movie are you talking about?
The Founder. Jinx.
Oh wait, yeah. I haven't seen that one yet, but I know what movie you're talking about.
It's good. It's a good fucking movie. We have so much dead air while we Google
I
stuff.
forgot that fucking Michael Keaton was in that.
Yeah, Michael Keaton.
Keaton.
Doing some good shit this year.
Yeah, he's
Dude, I
been
can't
in
wait.
a lot. A lot.
Chris, what can't you wait for?
What? Oh, American Assassin.
Oh, yeah, that looks fucking rad as hell.
Wait, American.
It's a book. I really am starting to get to the point where I don't want, because like independent screenplays, I'm like, base it on a book, please. There's way more background story than I need I need exposition. I need the book to have fleshed out the character so the actor can portray it properly.
Well, at the end of the day, Hollywood's not buying anything that wasn't a previous property anyways.
Yeah, they don't buy original ideas.
Oh,
They
this
just-
movie-
and they're rebooting. Dude, name a movie they're rebooting it.
Wait, I heard they were rebooting something else. I can't remember what it was though. I just saw someone post it, and I can't remember what the fuck they were talking about.
I'm sure it's something that doesn't need to be rebooted.
No, not at all.
There's so much dog shit that's getting pumped through the fucking system.
Oh, it's Hellboy that they're rebooting.
Oh,
That's
the
right,
Dude,
we
and the
just-
dude jumped off because he's like, "Fuck this shit! I'm not playing an Asian." Put an he's like, "This goes to an Asian person. Give it to him." They need to stop doing that. I'm a white person as an actor and dealing with the fucking fact that they're not doing the. I'm all for it. Get this shit right. If the comic book had an Asian actor, cast a fucking Asian actor. Okay, like cast them. Do it right. Quit whitewashing everything. We're not gonna go see shit.
It's not like there isn't any fucking Asian actors either.
No shit.
Like, come on, dude.
There's a Nigerian actor somewhere. The dude that said, I'm the captain now. That guy would be better for that role than the fucking white dude they cast.
And especially because so many movies are sold in China now. You'd think you'd want Asian actors,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, dude. That's why the Great Wall took a shit. Chinese are like, who the fuck are you? Matt Damon's gonna come and save our country. Get the fuck out of here. That's literally like if Jackie Chan came over here and had to save the Liberty Bell from cracking. Get the fuck out of here.
I'd buy it.
Some white guy shows up in the 12th century China. Marco Polo. If it's not Marco Polo, there's no other gringos in that country.
Yeah, they'll murder him and be like, what the fuck are you?
Yeah. Oh, they would have put his head on a pike.
Right? What are you looking at, Chris?
Oh, bird. I'm fucking shit-faced. I really appreciate you guys letting me take 3 boxes of porn out of here. I never thought I'd get away with that much.
Oh, you take 5.
I'm gonna get a...
Speaking of reboots,
I have a
though,
dolly.
So speaking of reboots, did you see the It House over on Vine and fucking?
I still need to fucking go. I've heard good things.
Back
I
it up,
walked right past it the other day, but I was by myself, and I was like, I really
Back
wanna
it up,
go
what's going on?
there. The It House is on Hollywood and Vine right now.
Like a 20-minute It experience.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that. First off,
Yeah. Fuck that.
did you... I'll go to the Murder Museum again. The one on Hollywood.
I like the Murder Museum.
I went there, funny enough, I went there with a porn star friend of mine, Alyssa something. Very tall.
You're like Alyssa something. Yeah.
She's very sweet, and then she kind of ghosted me as a friend. So I was like, so I can be mean right now. She had terrible tattoos, like tattoos that a white girl gets when she just kind of get balls out by every black dude. Those tattoos, you know what I'm talking about. Like, they're just shitty tattoos. They're
yeah.
ghetto as fuck, and you look like you came from a very poor part of town.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, is that rude?
Not at all. No.
I just was like, those the only thing, like, I was like, when you cover them up, you look elegant. When I see your tattoos, I'm like, you have shitty marks on your body. I'd more appreciate them if they were scars. When you have a Detroit Tigers tattoo on your arm,
What the fuck?
Where?
See?
Where on the arm?
on the, like, the giant D on the arm.
Like
Yeah. No, like on the fucking shoulder.
on her shoulder?
Like it's a tribal tattoo.
Oh, a tribal.
You know how hard it is to
DJ
watch porn and someone's tattoos you hate? I worked in a porn shop for 3 years in my early 20s.
You were what?
I've known about you for 15 years. So since you've been doing porn.
Yeah, I've
Because you
been-
always gave, one, you're just different looking.
Thank you.
And you always, I saw some BTSs where you were just like a genuine person. So it's like funny. I can't watch porn unless it looks like the person's into it.
You know, you're the second person to come on this Wait, was it this podcast that someone else said something like that? I feel like someone on our
Certain
podcast
people,
said
dude.
that.
What was it?
I feel like it.
Certain people just look like they're having a good time, and then some people look, and it's because I watch porn all day at work. When I was at work, I fucking, it was my job. I called squirting before squirting was a fucking thing. When there was 4 titles.
Yeah.
And they were all Alex Braun. It was all that, and then all of a sudden I fucking got all the red lights, all that shit.
Yeah, I remember when red light was a thing. Oh man, they're not around anymore. But
It was what? It was fucking, those like 4 actors that were only in that show. It was like John Strong, Stefano, whatever, the fucking Mark
Michael
Wood.
Stefano.
Yeah, Mark
Michael
Wood.
Stefano, Mark Wood.
It was like half those dudes. That was it.
yeah.
That was it. It was those 5 guys. And then one other dude that had been around, Vince Voyer, who'd been around forever.
Oh yeah, Vince Foyer.
Funny enough. So I started buying, never mind, I can't mention this story at all. None of this story can go on the air.
Oh, god damn it.
Let's fast
so
forward.
are we pausing real quick? I kind of want to hear the
I'll
story.
tell the story if you pause it.
We're pausing. Hold on.
Oh, shit.
What's that? 9/11's an inside job?
No, that happened. I think we did not act quick enough. I think we were given the information and no one had an idea what happened. That's my thing. In-house perpetuity bracket. Participant 1. No, I gotta, hold on. So, I have like technically 3 agents and 2 managers. You're not legally supposed to do that, but fuck them. They don't keep track of each other. And I like different work. So I just got a call back for something. I'm drunk. I can barely read it. So I'm just going to
Cruz, can you read it to him?
No, it's fine. I'm Annie. That's funny. That's the name of the lady. But Frankie,
Wait.
what do you want me to call you? I don't like
Annie.
Cruise. Cruise I don't like. Cruise doesn't make sense.
See,
it's
people,
too short.
a lot of people call me Cruz because it's just very,
I get Cope. I don't
broy,
like it.
you know?
Chris is my name.
Okay, Cruz. You know what
So
I'm saying?
you want Frankie or Annie?
Annie. I mean, on air, Annie. Everybody knows my real
What
name
you
now. So
gonna
it doesn't
do?
really
Yeah,
matter at
you've been
this
tagging
point.
yourself by your real name.
But that's like accidental because it does the facial recognition thing. Fucking Facebook. Anyways, but also I kind of just don't give a fuck. Like people already know. I'm like, whatever.
Should I tell my agent I'm drunk or just kind of say confirm me?
Confirming.
For me,
I shouldn't tell her I'm drunk?
You shouldn't.
Rob's not.
She likes me, though.
You should not volunteer any information that was not asked for.
You know what? You're a very smart man.
Comes with being Jewish.
Shit, what's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
August 30th.
It's Friday.
No, tomorrow's not Friday.
Today's Tuesday.
Correct.
Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Correct.
Thursday is the 31st. Okay, cool.
Correct again.
I swear to God. 11 a.m.
Oh my God, it's almost September. Holy shit.
Right?
Right? We are fucking less than 30 days till
Summer is over.
Shit.
less than 30 days till I build this fucking country.
That's right. You're leaving the country. Holy shit snacks.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Amsterdam, Munich, and Helsinki.
Nice. What for?
Drunk, Oktoberfest, drunk with metalhead chicks.
What's that fly? What's that cost to fly out there?
Nothing for me.
I'm trying to. God, you have big hands.
I do.
No, I looked up my ancestry.com. I sent the size of my hands, and they said basically what happens is this happens in the womb, to where they basically genetically as a baby your penis is made first, and there's not a lot of skin left over, so the hands are just smaller than they.
Wait, really? I'm just kidding.
I'm the drunk one trying to pass out science over here. You know, a doctor once told me.
Come on. Us two degenerate science?
I was like, do I need to confirm this? No, I'm just kidding.
We have the internet for that. That's
I know,
about
that's what I was about to look up, and then I was like, wait a minute. Hold on a second here.
Shit. Okay, wardrobe says casual. But what did I wear?
What did you, wait, what?
I forget, because I do fucking, sometimes in a week I'll do 5 auditions. I'm very lucky in that respect. But then I forget when I get a call back or I get I'm on a veil and I'm like, what did I do to get this? That's why people handle me. It's easier to have someone just go, okay, I'll do this for you. And I'm like, that's why I pay you.
Yeah, it's true. It's good to have someone there to be like, okay, this is what you need to bring.
Well, because you get to a certain point, you can't handle your own shit. Like, it's funny because I was like, I've seen people like, oh, why would you need all these people in your life? And I'm like, motherfucker, you need an army. Now I know why Kevin Hart employs an army. You need an army. Because you can't, at a certain point, you can't do everything. I can't schedule 15 fucking things, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, the moment my career gets to a point where I am known at a certain level, I am going to fucking put the pedal to the floor even harder than I am now. I'll do whatever because I just want to keep having fun. I enjoy just being a goof and having a good time. And I think people enjoy that, and they cast me for things like that.
Yeah.
So I just want to hopefully that keeps up, you know?
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys getting me 7 boxes of porn. I mean, you know.
Oh, no. I'm holding him to this. He's taking it all.
How funny would that be?
Oh,
Are they all the same video?
No, they're all different screeners. It's every AVN screener.
Yeah.
I mean, I travel.
And this tower was like,
Oh, no, the other half's out on the porch.
Yeah, but is this
is
like
that what happened?
artsy
You
stuff
moved it?
where I've got to watch scene work, or is it
No.
like Gonzo where it's like
It's
the girl
both,
walks in
actually.
and proves why her dad hit her?
It's both?
I'm sorry. Sometimes I do shit like that. Sometimes I will fucking say mean things, but I don't devalue what you've done and what you do. I love you. You're great. You're my friend. But we will fight. I'll fight both of you. And it's not anger. It's just I like to roughhouse. I think it's fun, and I feel bad for. I take that back. I was going to say I feel bad for Conor McGregor, but he made more money than I'll ever make in my entire life for getting his ass kicked by a 40-year-old man. So, you know what? Fuck him. I like you, Conor, but seriously. Good for you, dude. If you ever listen to this, you're smarter than I'll ever be, because fucking you were able to get a ton of people to believe that you could beat a guy at something he did his entire life, and you picked up in 6 months. God bless you.
yeah, I just to touch on that for a minute, I have to give fucking McGregor props because that motherfucker lasted 10 rounds.
Well, I mean, but the first 4 rounds, fucking Mayweather was just figuring out what he was going to fuck later.
Well, I knew I was like, the first few rounds, he just kept his head down, and I was like, He's saving it. Like
because he knows.
He's gonna gas him
Because
out.
you do realize he's got like McGregor never has fought more than 24 minutes.
No, exactly.
He won 25 with Diaz on 2.
Okay, so 25 minutes. So Mayweather's like, cool, man. I'll see you in the 8th round. How you feeling? Tired, right? Okay, we're halfway there, bro.
Yeah.
And then the 10th round, he put him away.
But also the ref, he didn't even put him away. The ref fucking
no,
called
but the
it.
thing is, though, guess what? Brain damage happens.
Yes.
And if he's
used to box, too.
gassed and he drops his guard and Mayweather keeps hitting him, what the fuck does that prove? When a man's done, he's done. And you knew it. You knew by the 10th round he was done. What, did you want to see him get... okay, this is a sporting contest.
Yeah.
I do not want to see people get hurt. That's why, honestly, I like the MMA sometimes over boxing, because once a dude gets 2 hammer fists and he's just kind of a ragdoll, the dude jumps in like he's sliding into first. Like he blocks the next punch. They really do take care of the guys in MMA. That's why it's funny. There is a David Cope. Excuse me. There's a Chris Cope. David Cope is another comedian. Chris Cope is a fucking MMA fighter.
Whoa.
Guess what? Guess what his birthday is?
What?
March 5th.
Shut up.
1983. Dude,
I'm looking
the
this up
world's
right
a
now.
weird place, okay? I'm shit-faced. Welcome back.
Wow, he goes by Chris C. Murder Cope.
Yeah, he's retired, I think.
And you're right. His birthday is March 5th, 1983.
How weird
So
is this?
weird.
What the
So
fuck?
I have fun with this guy every so often on Twitter. I've done it a few times. I'll challenge him to a fight. And I'm like, 2 men must meet in the octagon. Then I put in parentheses, that's the name of a Chinese restaurant by my house. 2 men enter, 2 men leave, full.
That's funny.
And he'll he hasn't responded back. I think he's retired, but it's just funny. I want to write the biopic of Butterbean.
This is really funny that I'm legitimately looking at this right now online, and yeah, he's fucking a year older than you. How tall are you?
I am 5'9".
Okay.
And
I was gonna say it'd be really weird if you guys were the same height.
I did a podcast, so I did this podcast like at 9 in the morning on a Saturday.
Who the fuck does that?
Right? So I was like a little speculative, and I get there, and it's in like, it's one suite over from where I go to audition sometimes. Like I've auditioned for like 10 times. So I was like, okay, so I knew what it was. I go there, I go in, and the guy for the first 15 minutes starts asking me questions about MMA. Mm-hmm. And he's like, your record's this, and I'm like, do you know who the fuck I am? And he was fucking with me. He wanted to see how long I would be polite. And we went 15 minutes before I was like, bro, I'm a stand-up comedian. This guy's a fucking MMA fighter who's retired. What the fuck are you doing? And like, I finally started getting upset. He's like, gotcha, man. I'm like, I want to hurt you. This is a waste of my fucking time for 15 minutes.
Cruz,
Yeah.
didn't we book the MMA fighter? Fuck.
What?
We have a comedian? I thought we did.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
What happened?
You're
What'd I do?
right.
What'd I
This
do?
whole time.
I thought we booked an MMA fighter
That'd
tonight.
be funny. That'd be really funny
Now
if you guys.
I'm so confused now. And I'm
Because I'd be hurt. I'd be hurt, guys. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to take this as well as you guys are dishing it out. Thanks for making me cry on this next radio show. The lady's got short hair, so I don't know what to expect. She seems very nice from her Instagram photos. I don't know what her name is. I think it's Annie. Is her name Annie too? Anna. How funny would that be?
That'd be really
if I did
creepy
2 radio
if
shows.
you 2 Annies.
Did that lady text me back? Please text me back. Confirm me. I'm drunk. I should say I'm drunk.
Oh my god.
No, because like I said, confirm me, and I shouldn't say that. I'm drunk. I'm sorry. Please.
Wait, were you trying to confirm?
Okay. So, are we recording?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're
I just
recording.
didn't know if we got back in line.
About 25 minutes ago.
Cool. I'm sure I've said things I'm not going to regret. This is unfair. No, you guys are great. No, this lady, she's one of my agents, but they created my LA casting for me, and I didn't, so I don't know my password and information for them.
Oh.
So every time, instead of me doing it like a grown-up big boy, I have to text this nice lady and go, hey, can you confirm me? So I said, confirm me in text. That's very authoritative. That is not polite. That's not how I was raised. So I'm going to put, I'm drunk. I'm sorry. Please confirm me.
Just be like, don't interject.
Nope.
You're drunk.
Nope. I put, I'm drunk. I don't care. I don't care. Listen, guys, she's not firing me. I'm an adult. It is 8:10 on a weeknight. I'm allowed to do what I want. It is past casual business hours. So you're interjecting on my personal time, and how I spend that is my choosing. So I'm just letting her know my state of mind as we text.
Right.
Not I'm bragging, nor am I apologizing. It's more of like a, hey, I'm a little shit-faced. Can you help a brother out?
Right.
So what made you want to shave that side of your head? Because that's what every chick does. Is it because you're right-handed?
Honestly, the reason why I chose the left side is because my bangs fall on my right.
Okay, there's a reason. I just like to get logic behind everything.
Yeah. No, the reason why is because my bangs are my hair is obviously up right now, but I have bangs that sweep to the right.
Ooh.
So when I was making
Sweep the leg.
sweep the leg, Johnny.
You know what I love about you being my age? How old are you?
Older than both of y'all.
Stop. You are. But stop. Don't make yourself feel bad. Dude, Karate Kid, if they reboot that, I'm going to fucking riot.
They already did. With fucking Jaden Smith.
Wait.
No, not what I'm saying. I want them, like, if they reboot a dude named Daniel from fucking Reseda. How funny is that, by the way? Because I've been to Reseda.
It's super fucking funny.
Fucking Reseda.
One of my buddies is an entertainment lawyer. He mentioned just offhand, he's like, yeah, I'm from Reseda. Like the Karate Kid. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's a claim to fame. The only person from Reseda is a fictional fucking character. That's all you have to hold on to, Reseda. By the way, it sounds like a really bad hairless Mexican woman. My name is Reseda.
How does it? Oh, man.
Me llamo Reseda.
Mi amor, decida cómo te amo.
I'm using Duolingo to learn Spanish.
Oh, Duolingo is great. I learned French on Duolingo, actually.
Dude, she must be young. Because she went, haha, I will, smiley face. She's got to be young.
Pics?
I'm not asking a woman who's one of my agents for a fucking
Send pic.
I just,
tell her Matt Slater's asking for it. She'll know.
The sleigh man's looking for a nude.
Oh, my God.
I am. I'll take one.
Man, you got the internet. You literally have all the porn next to you. That's all you need. Who gives a shit?
Oh, it's
Got a question. Do you make more money off doing private vids or scenes?
Oh, scenes.
Really?
I mean,
I'm thinking private bits because a friend of mine,
I've done custom videos that
course.
paid a lot. But if I'm shooting, when I was shooting consistently, was that?
I've asked because before my girlfriend, I haven't done it since. But before I've asked for private customs because I like that. It's why not? It's your video.
Yeah.
And it's funny how I've gotten the cool break. Like, because they're lesser known, I think, than, maybe a woman of your status. But it was funny because I'd reach out to them, like, hey, I'm a comedian, blah, 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 and, like, I would lowball them, and I'd get a yes. And I was like, wow, you really are making a lot of money for doing this.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't perform stand-up for this amount of money.
Yeah.
And you're going to masturbate on camera for me.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
No one else is going to see this.
Yeah.
I guess I'm funny. Or I'm likable or whatever it is. But it's just hilarious because I would say I've done 4 different actresses, Mm-hmm. And, you should be more engaged on Twitter, by the way.
I know.
Not.
I know. I used to be.
It's a real.
When I look at my time hop, I look at all the tweets that I used to post like 5-6 years ago, and I'm like, damn,
it really helps. Especially for the podcast. I'm not trying to tell you guys. I'm just saying because I love my social media and I love.
No,
all my
I'm a social
fans
media whore, but with so much to.
So funny
control.
you say that. It's so funny you say that. Just I feel like you don't have to put that word at the end.
Oh yeah.
It's such a weird way of saying that.
That's true. That's true.
It's not. There's nothing wrong with self-promotion. Like
no, not at all.
We're inundated constantly with advertising. So to say you're a social media whore, it's just like you're undervaluing yourself. I think so. Just give. I
appreciate that. No, that's
I'm drunk
true.
and I'm
That's
just
very
being
true.
sensitive.
No, that's very true. That's very true.
Because I say I'm very social media active.
Okay, yeah, I'm very
instead of
social
whore
media
because we like to because nowadays it seems weird to promote yourself. People look at you with admonishment like, oh, well, you're promoting yourself. It's like, dude, who's gonna fucking love me more than me? Who's gonna push me harder than me?
True, very true.
I know more than you and any of my fans what I'm worth.
Right.
And whatever value you place on me is not the value I place on myself. So if I think I'm worth $1 billion, I'm gonna go after that value. And I love social media because, and this isn't a pat on myself on the back, I have been through many of medical things myself, several surgeries. I've been on the receiving end of 6 months of recuperation. And last month, because I bought a really cheap, my record label gave me an amazing deal on the rest of like the last 500 of my albums, my first album. I was like, well, I'll sell 400 on the road by the end of the year. That's my goal. And then in the last 100, I've been giving away to people that have survived illness. If you're listening to this now, find me on Twitter. Message at me or DM me if you can. I'll give you a free CD. I'll mail it. It comes out of my pocket. And I give you a free copy of my album because you've been through something that's tough and I want to give you a laugh on me. You know? And if I didn't have social media, I couldn't touch people. That sounds weird. I couldn't reach out and affect people, you know? My pinned tweet is a kid named Justin. The kid's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
And like the fact that his mom's like, he loves the album. That made my month. I don't give a fuck what happens this month with my career. That is the reason why I do this, because that kid is never going to have a quality of life that I've ever, you know, that is anyone would call worth it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, great, dude. I'm so happy. You'll get the next one for free too. Don't worry. You know, I just don't. Who gives a shit? Give it away. Who cares? It's art to a point. Like, I've made my money. I'm gonna make off my album, and like the next one will be better and everything. So just why not give away 100? Make 100 people's day better. That makes the world better.
For sure.
You know, every little drop, it's a drop in the ocean of this world, and we just gotta do better.
Yeah, man.
Brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Award-winning distilled 6 times. Looks like it ain't when you're drunk. It's handmade vodka. I don't know what handmade means.
By hand.
Tito's Vodka is also good for breaking a man's skull and / orbital bone for mouthing off. That's Tito's Vodka.
Is there a particular kind of alcohol that like makes you feel some certain kind of emotions? Like, for example,
tequila. If I had tequila, I would be sitting with my balls on this table.
We have some tequila.
Because some people are like, oh, if I drink this, it makes me mean, or if I drink this,
I don't
it makes
get me
me
when I
very-
get drunk.
Makes me sexual, or if I drink this, it makes me fucking.
I would say
weird.
tequila just makes me do stupid things. My balls are stupid things.
Yeah.
Like, I would think when you present your balls to a room, you're being silly. When you present your dick, you're looking for fun. There's, you know what I mean? It's just definitely like, he's showing his balls again, you fucking idiot. You know, I have a pair of ripped house pants, house shorts.
Yeah.
That I only wear when I'm home. And like, there's a rip in the crotch from, I would say, penis head to taint. So
I have one of those.
It's a good
like,
6 inches.
My boyfriend has one of those too.
I'll sit around my friends sometimes, and I'll take my boxer briefs and I'll tuck them back and I'll take my testicles out and I'll just leave my testicles hanging through the hole until my friends notice.
Okay, that's funny.
It's funny.
That's funny.
It's always funny. I don't care if I see other people's balls. I laugh. They're balls.
Chris, how's your trim?
I don't have testicle hair. I didn't get that part of puberty.
Really?
I got underarm hair at like 13. No, I'm sorry. I got testicle. I got upper testicle. I got upper bush. I got upper bush at like 13, 14. Testicles, maybe 6 hairs. And then I got underarm hair like at 17.
Wow.
Yeah, my body. Yeah, well, you're Filipino. So
No, I was just making sure. I was like, did I shave?
you're not bad. I wouldn't date. Kidding. I date. It was funny. One of the first. It's funny because I wrote that joke with my girlfriend. I've written 2 other ones that were just kind of racist and related to hair the first time around. So it's funny, like the third incarnation that I've taken on stage is the most PC version of the joke I've written about my girlfriend. Because the first one was basically like my girlfriend's half Armenian, half Guatemalan, all hair. I did it once. I was like, nah, that's not polite. And then the other one was she's half Guatemalan, half Armenian. She's all worker.
Wow.
Yeah. And then the second one, the joke falls on me. It's better that way. I'm the idiot because I say I'm still trying to figure out what those 2 things are.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I found my new opening joke for my CD. If I don't do my pallbearers joke, which is the reason I have so many friends, is because realistically I know how many pallbearers I'm going to need. It's clever and depressing in this thing because when you get to the end, you're like, "Oh, well, that wasn't worth the ride." That's just like they killed Bambi at the end of this joke. Or I love this because it did well on Facebook. I was surprised how well it did. Was my relationship's falling apart. My girlfriend and I are moving in together. It's one of those like it's such a short joke.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, so what? Like, I love Chris Rock because he writes some of the tightest jokes. Mm-hmm. What was it? If a baby calls his grandmama mama and his mama Pam, he's going to jail.
I get that. I get that stereotype. Oh.
Yes.
Chris is adjusting his lineup.
No, I'm drunk, trying to read a text from the babysitting job that I have. Maybe now's not the best time to answer.
Oh, yeah, probably not.
So
Once
weird.
you work, you can collect out from speech therapy
Is it
tomorrow.
the autistic kid texting you?
No, that sweet boy doesn't do that. I want to be like, tomorrow I can't. Thursday. What happened?
Nothing.
He slapped at me. Okay. I'll answer her back in a minute. Sorry. I try to be very prompt with her because it is late. She has like a regular schedule.
Well, then she has an autistic. Fuck. I feel like that bean fucking is hitting me.
The beam?
The bean.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Get the fuck out of here with 5 milligrams. You weigh 254
He also
pounds.
doesn't smoke weed, too, though.
How close was I? 254.
Fuck you. Not that close. Not that close.
235?
In between. God damn it.
I'm not... Sweetie, I'm 3 bills. Don't feel bad. But I'm just saying, 5 milligrams, that's like a fucking shot of whiskey to a grizzly bear. You've had a half a bottle of rye whiskey, and you're claiming the 5 milligrams of THC is what's sinking this ship. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Where do you get the fucking nerve to be like, oh, it's the THC. It's not the half a fifth of fucking barreled rye with single batch. Where do you get the nerve?
Pretty easily, actually.
Yeah, this shit, you jump off the roof.
I drink that shit all the time.
Redemption
You know what's
rye
funny?
whiskey.
I'm going to have to go into this next radio show pretending I'm not absolutely smashed. I'm gonna be smiling.
So, Chris, so we're going to do a shot real quick? I mean,
Of what?
whatever.
Well, if you want a shot of vodka, you got a little bit left in there. I can make you a
But
shot.
I mean, I got this.
Fine.
I'm just saying, I'll finish this thing before
I know you will.
I
hope you will.
Daddy didn't raise a quitter. Dude, as much as I hate Bank of America, they saved me. Some dude tried to jack me for $1,500.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's funny when you hear back the charges, like kettle glazed. That's me. You know kettle glazed?
Wait,
Guys, you live a block away.
wait, what?
Okay, the best donut shop in LA. And if kettle glazed, you're listening, you
Wait
know.
a minute. What is this place called?
Franklin by the 101. It's on Franklin like kettle glazed. Kettle glazed. The best donuts.
I used to live in that area.
Dude, we live a block from there.
Let's see.
It's Carlton. Next thing's over is Bronson. Next thing's over is Gower. They're right off
Oh
Fountain.
my
Well,
God.
way to tell the internet what street I live on.
Dude.
There's 11 apartment complexes on here.
So
Happy
wait a
hunting.
minute. Someone tried to jack you for $1,500. What, did they try to buy $1,500 worth of donuts or something?
No, the Bank of America guy goes, all right, kettle glazed. Yeah, that's me. IHOP. Yeah, that's me. Target. Yeah, that's me. T-Mobile, $500. Something else, $500. Something else, $500. I was like, those last 3 were not me at all. He's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel your card and send you a new one. I was like, all right, great. Thank you very fucking much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Wait, what were the other two? T-Mobile and then...
T-Mobile, the liquor store. Some guy literally tried to buy $500 worth of liquor at a liquor store.
Oh my God.
With my card.
Sorry, that was me.
Right? And the other one, I'm really having a hard time drawing a blank on. Because he said, because I called him after the T-Mobile. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, because it sent me an email, suspicious activity. And I was like, kettle glazed. That's not suspicious.
Slayer looks like he's high.
Dude, he's had 11 fucking snifters of goddamn whiskey.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
You're drinking like a Kennedy.
I can settle with being about American royalty.
Definitely dynasty.
Dude, this fucking donut place looks legit.
You ever had a Cruffin?
I'm looking at their pictures right now and I'm like, oh, that looks yummy.
Right? Okay. If you go there, get a Cruffin. It's a croissant baked in a muffin tin. You heard me.
Oh my God.
How does that even work?
Dude, if DVDA
I'm trying to see if I can find a
works,
picture.
then fine.
Wait, the
She
croissant
missed that.
style?
She's thank God
You
she
said
missed that.
DVDA, like double vag, double anal.
I know. Like, if they can make
I
that
heard
work.
you. I heard you.
I'm listening, Charles. Yeah, I gotta come on. We all can get drunk.
Oh man.
It'll be fun because I'll just we'll yell at each other because you'll feed me. He's the one that keeps the room quiet, and then you and I are the.
I keep the room quiet. What the fuck does that
Yeah,
mean?
no, it means you're good at moderating. It means you're great at your professional. You understand the gravity of life. We don't. We fly by the seat of our pants. She's a Filipino rocket, and I am a German powder keg. And together, we are Lufthansa. Sorry. Welcome back to That's AM 730. I have in the studio Annie from the Eurythmics, and I believe her manager, Matt, Don't Pay Me Right, Slayer. It's good to have you guys in here in the morning SoundCloud. Dude, for their Boston cream, delicious. It sucks though because if you go there like at 4 p.m., you get the trimmings.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta go
You
there
get
in
the
the
B
morning when it's all
squad.
fresh.
You get the
When
woman
it's
with
all
the
fresh
You get
and
the woman
shit.
with the bad breast implants. You know what I mean? Why is I hanging up like that?
Like
I
this?
went. Yeah, right. North and South tits.
Damn, that's like literally. Whoa, it's just up the street.
You don't realize.
Cruz, you're trying to avoid carbs. What are you doing?
They're already closed anyway.
Oh, for sure. And you wouldn't, dude. You go in there and get vanilla bean.
I'd want to go there in the morning, like
Oh,
when it's
dude.
fresh.
Yeah. I get the maple long johns. Maple bacon long johns. It's a fucking long donut.
I think I saw a picture of
with
that
maple
actually.
glaze, maple glazing, and then a fucking thick ass piece of bacon.
That's this one right here. I just saw a
Yeah.
picture of it. I was like, oh, this one right here, huh? Look,
Yes, that
big
one's.
ass, that big ass piece with bacon.
And the thing is, you know what the best part is, Annie? As you bite it, the bacon doesn't tear off and go with you. It's every bite, bacon ration. You get a bacon, because it's such a good piece of fucking bacon,
Buttermilk
I
vanilla.
could go for that right now.
right? Yeah, I would also recommend, if you want to, it's a little bit of a drive from here. It's about a 10, 12-minute drive. Flavors of Belize. If you're going down La Brea, on the right-hand side, before you get to San Vicente, there's a pink motel. Underneath that pink motel is a restaurant. It's kind of on a hill. So the motel's up on the hill and the restaurant's on the flat part of the ground. And you get a $6 fucking stewed chicken lunch, and it's fucking home cooking, man. I go there. I've been there.
Shit.
I've taken 100 comedians.
They have a cooking show apparently.
Do they?
Well, according to their website, I went to flavoursofbelize.com and there's a cookbook, magazine, and a cooking show.
Oh, then they might have had to change the name. Try Belizean Paradise. Because I think they probably got.
Oh yeah, this place is actually in Belize. Oh my god.
You're hilarious.
Yeah, that won't work so good.
Hollywood. No, it's still called Flavors of Belize. The first thing that I clicked on was someplace in Belize. Oh yeah, Flavors of Belize. That's like up the street for me. Nice. Yum, yum, yum. So, guys, what else?
I don't know. Chris is talking to his management.
I am texting the person that I'm helping with babysitting tomorrow.
Oh,
She's being
you
very sweet.
answered the text.
She's being
anyways.
very sweet because I had my cart the brake thing today. She's like trying to throw me extra work.
Oh,
I mean, she's
very
a
sweet.
single mom dealing with an autistic child that she needs breaks. Like
She cute?
she's very beautiful. She's a Iraqi born in Iraq and then grew up in London where she met the father.
Oh wow. Okay.
And yeah, she's very pretty, very dominant. I mean, like, dude, he's full blown nonverbal autistic. So
And he's 11, right?
11. So you have an 11-year-old boy going through puberty who's also has an inability to communicate with the world. Like, my heart breaks for him. And I also know how much, because she fucking busts her hump to make sure that kid has everything.
Yeah. I have friends.
And I'm
that-
like, there's times where I'll cancel a show just to make sure I'm available to babysit. One, because it's extra money and the show may not be not paid. But also, it's like, dude, you need a night out. Or you're going to, it's so weird. People can break your leg. They expect you to go to the doctor and get it fixed. But your brain, you break your fucking brain, and they go, you're fine. People need the stress relief because the brain will break like any other fucking muscle
Yeah.
or any other bone.
Yeah.
So like I always try, like, I don't care how successful I get, I'm gonna be a part of this kid's life.
Yeah.
I've made that decision in my mind of like, no matter what, I was like, buddy, if I get famous, you're my friend.
Oh,
Don't stop.
that's sweet.
You're my buddy. Because like, come on. I mean, how many friends does he have?
I have two girlfriends whose both their sons are both autistic. One of them's 4.
You know, and he's just a sweet kid.
The other one
he
is
can
6. Yeah.
be a troublemaker. But what 11-year-old boy isn't a troublemaker?
True.
I was the Antichrist at 11 years old.
Nah.
You know, my brother and I would fight, stab each other, stab each other, stab each other.
That's the scar, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh shit.
Butter knife. I hit him with a phone.
Oh my god.
We had a rotary phone, and I took the receiver off.
Oh man, we're all from that era too.
We
Back
are
in
from the
day.
violence, like-
you talk on the phone and the cord wouldn't reach, and I'm like, fuck, man.
My brother was sitting at like a round circular kitchen table, and he mouthed off to me, and I grabbed the fucking receiver off the phone, and I belted him with it. He got so mad because I clocked him.
Older brother, younger brother.
Younger brother.
Oh, shit.
Kidding? I was terrorizing him. I fucking whooped his ass with that thing real hard across the head. I gave him a good rap. He grabs the first fucking thing he can find out of retaliation, which happens to be a butter knife.
Oh my god.
Comes and stabs at my face. I block with my hand. I look at my mom. I open it. Blood squirts out. She calls 911. We both get arrested. Charged. Juveniles, technically.
Yeah.
They put us in cuffs, and then when the paramedics came, let me fucking get my hand attended. Then we got out of cuffs, and then they had written arrest for both of us, and we had to do jail tours and community service and
You and your brother?
brother and I, yeah.
Oh my god. Damn, man. You ever get fucking arrested when you were a kid, Slayer?
Nope, I could run. I used to be much skinnier at that point. I ran.
You're like, the cops are coming. Run for your life.
Oh, I mean, back when I regularly smoked, like this is the 90s. Mm-hmm. I remember token up behind like some fucking community center, and cops rolled light. I just wasn't the slowest.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah. Yeah, all my arrests. I do mention I've been arrested 4 times on stage. I've only been arrested twice on paper and reality. I'm a good writer. I'm a good writer. Sorry. I think there's smart people don't go to jail.
Never been to jail.
Oh, I mean, but you weren't a criminal.
Plead the 5th.
I played the 5th on that shit.
Okay. Without saying a ton, but saying a ton. Whatever criminal activity you've done, I've fucking broken the law 55,000 times more.
Good on you.
Yeah. I've milked being white. I got pulled over in North Carolina with a trunk full of, oh my God.
No.
Being a comedian gets you out of so much trouble. As soon as this fucking county mountie, to quote, what's that movie? The Bandit. A county mountie. Like, the dude was hanging out at the bottom of, like, because you go down this mountain hill, this like mountain in North Carolina, and as you're going through this mountain range, North Carolina, South Carolina, North Carolina, so it keeps crossing the border.
Yeah.
So this fucking dick sucker in a badge at the bottom of a steep, like, when you're heading to Ventura type hills. Like, think of a cop sitting at the bottom of that trying to catch you for speeding. Well, fuck, bro, I gotta ride my e-brake to get down this thing to be safe. So I get down there, he pulls me over. I hadn't smoked in the car, so the car didn't smell like anything. Trunk full of, oh my God. And then I bring up I'm a comedian. After I get my ticket, cocksucker still gives me a ticket. Goes, man, I'd love to be a comedian. My friends at the station tell me I'm funny as hell. We talked for 20 minutes. I had to give him the fucking goodbye. Officer, I got a long drive. Can I please go? Like an hour later, I'm in the Waffle House eating. I love Waffle House. You're my boo. Eating at Waffle House, just kind of snickering to myself. Mm-hmm. Like, because you pull over a guy with different tags. He lives in L.A. Mm-hmm. And if I hadn't mentioned I was a comedian, he would have searched my car. Oh. He would have had enough blind probable cause to search my car.
Jesus.
So I mentioned I'm a comedian. It saves my ass. Being white and being a comedian gets me out of being able to be a fucking scamp.
Shit.
You know crazy stuff? You done crazy stuff.
I know crazy stuff.
No, I know you know crazy stuff. Crazy? You done some real crazy things?
Do I know crazy things?
No, have you done crazy things?
Have I done crazy?
Am I not making sense?
Oh, no. I thought you said... Anyways, it doesn't matter. I misunderstood you. Yeah, I've done a lot of crazy things.
Isn't it fun? Like, sometimes you're like in the middle of it, you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah. Like,
Why am I in Juarez? What is going on?
Wake up the next morning not remembering a single thing, and then I see videos and I'm like, well, all right, that happened.
Looks like I need a plan B, plan C, and plan D.
Yeah.
Nope, take that back. I got plenty of plan D last night.
No.
But a bump.
High five. It's funny. You know what's funny? Out of my entire sexual past, never caught anything.
Yeah. I believe it.
big condom
Me
nerd.
being in porn for as many years as I have.
Because you got to get tested constantly.
Yeah.
So
always
it's like,
been-
I mean, I'm sure you had tons of sex outside of your career.
Of course,
But it's
yeah.
like you had to be safe.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
Because it's like it's your fucking moneymaker.
Absolutely. A lot of people are very quick to judge and assume that because
No, it doesn't make any sense. They're fucking stupid to think, okay, yeah, getting blown the fuck out, your meat might be blown out. That's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But sorry, I'm speaking very, very frankly.
It ain't my meat.
And I'm not saying yours. I'm just saying in general, the idea, the thought, the use, you're doing if you're doing like a DP, you're gonna get eventually enough of that works. What I'm saying is, the point I'm making, and I'm drunk and I'm trying to get to it before I sound like an asshole, I lost it.
I was like, wait, what?
I have no clue where did I start with. Where did I start? Remind me.
Don't ask me where you started.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Florida. You started in Florida.
Yeah. No, I forget what point I was making. I really did. It was good. It was very vindicating. Like it would have made it would have because the way those sentences started, they would have ended in a much better light.
All good. All good.
Yeah, I mean you're smart. You got to protect yourself because you're in that line of work. You know?
Exactly.
Like the same thing as like a road comic, I would keep my fucking car maintenance. If you didn't take care of your vagina and your butthole, you're fucked. Can't earn. Can't eat.
True. Very true.
You know? It's
Or you can't get fucked.
literally.
Literally cannot get fucked.
8:37. I do not want to show up this late. I'm going to show up so late to this thing.
Oh, we're almost done. Don't worry.
Did you? You know you're from Florida when your messages from your friends back home, or did you see my new pistol?
I'm curious. What kind of pistol?
Yeah.
I'm going to find out. I'm going to go to his profile.
I just went shooting last week.
I love guns. I'm a big fan. But it's just funny that he would say, it's a picture of him drumming. Microphone, friends.
Yeah, it's definitely not guns.
Yeah, where's
What?
your
It's definitely not
stupid
guns.
prick? He usually posts guitars because my buddy plays guitar. Really good for a guy who self-taught himself. I'm going to give him credit for that. Amazing.
Can you play any instruments?
Just my voice. No. Well, I'm like, do you do that when you type? You say it out loud?
No, what?
Like if I'm texting someone, I'm like, no, I'm not coming over right now. I got stuff I gotta do. I find that it makes it easier to make sure when I tweet or text, excuse me, that I make sense.
That it makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it makes-
still have to find out.
Especially if you've been drinking and you're like, wait, does this make sense?
you
Yes,
know
it
what?
does.
I don't need you making me feel terrible.
I'm not trying to make you feel
I'm kidding. Look how self-conscious the confident woman is. I love it. Did
No,
you not
she's-
give me an address, you silly bitch?
Is this for your next place you have to go to?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
She can. What ass, Christopher? What person confirms you and not gives you?
Where you're supposed to go?
Yo, we good. Tuesday confirmation. First off, yo, we good. You're 40 and white. So maybe not act like you're
Yo.
fucking passed around more than a basketball.
Yo, we good.
Oh, a white guy. You know what? I will headbutt you.
I'm staring at all these donuts that's on my computer screen. I'm going to close it now.
Yeah, that's a wise move for someone who's like, I'm going low carb.
Carbs this week. You know. Staring at all that fucking yummy goodness.
You know what? If you've been doing really good being a vegan and paying seriously, you look great, by the way.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank you. Mhm.
you look, you haven't changed.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
The amount of video evidence to compare your body over time.
It's really funny that you say. That's
No, I'm serious. Like as a comedian, like I've looked at pictures of me when I was like 19, and I'm like, where'd that guy go? I feel like listening to a Paula Cole song at that point. softer
Slayer's
to that than
face.
anybody else. I'm so sorry. Where have all the cowboys gone? Fucking with her armpits.
Oh my god.
You're ahead of
Oh,
your time,
God.
Paul. You're ahead of your time. You and Fiona Apple would be killing it. Hi, I liked Lord when it was Fiona Apple. Okay?
Oh, shit, that's funny.
Okay?
That's really
I
funny.
said it.
That's funny.
It's true, though.
Yeah. It's true.
I'm old.
But true. We're all the same age here. Well, Slayer's the old
Fucking
one.
Yeah, I'm a fucking old man.
He's the old one.
Johnny fucking Graysack over here. Let me pour that in there.
That would involve me having pubes.
You have to have some pubes. You're a grown man.
You sure?
I'm not some Filipino lady boy. Where I gotta
Are you
shit.
sure? Are you
know what?
sure?
You know what? You get me drunk enough, and I don't go feeling around. I don't ask questions. At that point, a mouth and a wig is a mouth and a wig. My girlfriend's listening to this. I've never been to Thailand.
Oh my god.
Just so you know, I would never do that. I'm just shit-faced and being silly. I love you, baby.
And the bottle is dead, ladies and gentlemen.
That was Tito's handmade
I knew I got
vodka.
the right size right there.
You did. It was like a small carafe of vodka. Mm-hmm. I'm just ooh, it's gluten-free. No sugar, no gelatin added. Why would you add gelatin to
For
vodka?
those of you that are
Unanimous double gold winner from the World Spirits Competition. Never heard of it. It's a bottle. It's in the bottle, so enjoy. Tito. Doesn't
Tito.
exist.
Tito.
Not bad, though. $20. Thanks for giving me this, guys. I
Yeah.
appreciate...
No worries.
You basically... Yeah, you guys paid for me to get shit-faced. You got barely anything out of it. I know
Oh, the night's young. Don't worry.
I know what I gave you.
You know what you gave us? Cruz may take some
but
more.
this is the
What?
fucking lady.
I'm saying Cruz may take some more.
Take some more what?
Never mind.
Dude, for real.
Oh, I was like,
How do you not give me your address? How do you... If she doesn't... Oh, I hate that shit. Because then it's like, it's on me that I'm late. I hate that.
Well, did they tell you what time you're supposed to be there?
9:45.
Oh, okay.
But if you don't tell me where the fuck to go...
Oh, that's what you're waiting on is the address.
what I'm saying is, North Hollywood's 20 minutes from here.
Yeah.
Northridge is 40... You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, the valley.
Yeah,
You
after
get what I'm
Chatsworth
saying?
or some shit.
No, but you get what I'm
Okay,
saying.
Chatsworth, you're like
If she
going
doesn't-
to another country. Okay,
so if it's-
I'm sorry.
if I don't know where it's at. It's extremely hard to GPS how much time I have.
That's true.
And I do want to come back on. You guys are fun. This is the first show that I've done in forever. I've insisted mid-broadcast that I want to come back on. This is fun.
Awesome.
You silly people. What size is your TV?
I think 60.
Nice. I bought a 55 over the weekend. It just got delivered today, but I won't get to fucking put it in until like Thursday.
Oh, fuck.
It's in the box in my living room, but you got to cut it open and fucking move things around.
Yeah.
It's a to-do. And I'll wait. I got a house guest. I'd rather have him out before I do it, just so I can be...
Yeah, all the garbage and shit all over the place. And stuff.
Yeah, he's sitting on the couch. He's a buddy. I want
sure, for
let
sure.
him go, and then I'll just put it in myself, because now I got to fucking work tomorrow and Thursday, just because I got to make up. I don't want to work. But I will.
What was your first job?
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
My mom got me the job. She bought pizza there every week. And
Oh,
she
okay.
complained. I was like, get my son a job. Seriously, hire him. Like, my mom just berated the woman to death. And she's like, fucking fine. I will hire your son. And then my second job was a video store. Third job was a porn shop. Job after that was a waiter. Comedian. That's about it. When I got out here, I did background. Delivered weed. Worked with a special needs kid. Other than that, also some kind of other money and gigs.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm very happy.
What was your first job, Slayer?
I was an IT intern for Rotary International.
Oh, really? That was your first job?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So much. He said so much.
Yeah, no. 'cause-
IT tech for Rotary International.
Yeah. Well, I was an IT professional till like the early 2000s.
Pre-bubble.
Yeah. Post bubble is when I ended up in other fucking work.
Dude, unemployment's a shit, though. I love it because you're like, hey, did you look for a job? Sure. Click.
I looked for 5 of them, actually.
Yeah. The first 3 weeks I listed made up places that I went to. And then I'm like, oh, they don't care. This is all click based. Click. Yeah, I looked. Click.
Yeah.
I had free insurance last year. That was nice. Try not to fucking be. Don't be fake. Anybody that lists honestly all the money they make is a fool when it comes to taxes. Get a really good tax guy and be like our president. That's the only thing I can agree with him on. It's like, I don't like giving the government money. They just spend it. They wage wars. That's not me. It's not my money.
Hey, I'm right there with you. 2 years ago, I got Medi-Cal to pay for my travel vaccines when I went to Africa.
Nice. Went to Africa?
Yep.
What was that like?
Drunk.
Did you get some Mogadishu puss?
Fuck no. I actually asked
I've seen Lord of War.
I went to Cape Town and
South Africa.
yep.
Ooh.
Which I got told by a bunch of locals in a bar that I did Africa Light.
Makes sense. They're all white.
They were.
My knowledge of South Africans only comes from Lethal Weapon 2. Guys, I had a great fucking draft.
I literally was walking back to my hotel from a bar and I had a streetwalker roll up like, I'll fuck you for 50 Rand. At this point, it was 13 Rand
Jesus.
to the dollar.
My friend bought a John Wick, brought the gun John Wick used, I think. 6 hour. Look at this thing.
What are we looking at for those that are listening
P320.
and can't see shit?
6 hour.
It's like the gun. You ever seen John Wick?
No.
Really?
The first one or the second one?
Both.
I haven't seen the second one.
First one was great though.
I'm trying to remember the first
The gun that he kind of used, I think he uses a Glock.
Yeah, he's a Glock.
Why? Because they don't jam and they're easy to clean. I had a Glock 19. Glock, if you want to reach out to me again, I'd love to be an influencer again.
Their factory's in Smyrna, Georgia.
I've done comedy in Smyrna, Georgia.
I shot a Glock last
First
week
off,
when I
excuse me
was
real
shooting.
quick. It's New Smyrna, Georgia. Just to make sure everyone's on the same page. Yeah, Glock breaks down into 3 parts, and it's the most accurate. My brother had a 40, and he'd always like a joke. He goes, I got more stopping power. I go, yeah, but in a 6-inch circle, I can put 17 bullets. So fuck your power. Because you can peel a clip off in a fucking 2 seconds. That gun is the shit. I'm surprised it's not used more worldwide. SIG's a good gun, though. I'm not complaining at all. Great gun.
I like my 229
Why do you have a 229?
because I won in a poker game. Well, how'd that get radio silence?
I don't know. I was like,
That's a good gun, though.
Yeah.
I had a Mossberg 12 gauge and I had a Glock 19.
I have a Mossberg 500,
Nice.
a SIG 229, a Beretta 96, a Glock 22.
You got me here?
And a Smith & Wesson 686 with 7 shots.
Nice. Very cool. I got a comic friend of mine. We like just shooting. We haven't gone shooting yet because we just had a surgery. I just realized I got to bug him. You realize I got to text somebody? Fuck, I also forgot I got to reach out to this dude in Thailand. He owns a resort. And he what kind of I was like, oh, well, because I did this before. And early this year, I went to Puerto Rico for a week. And I basically traded a week-long vacation, including airfare, for 2 shows that I did soused. If you're looking for the actual comedy, the amount of professionalism you got out of it, I fucked you in the deal so bad it's not even funny. I was drunk through both sets. I sat down and just did crowd work. The crowds loved it. We had great shows, but it was just how little effort I gave. I was like, it's a vacation. I wanted to just detach. And I went to Rincon, Puerto Rico, and I stayed at this big-ass beach house where all the food was free and all the stuff. So I'm trying to reach out to this place in Thailand to do the same thing. Bring 2 comedians. We'll do a couple shows. Put us up for a week. Pay us our airfare. And hopefully the guy says yes. That would be dope. I got to go to Thailand. I hit the thing.
oh, okay. I was like, what was that? Ugh.
The time is here. Let me see if this woman's texting me back. Jerk. Who does this? Guys, who does this?
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know. Who sends me a fucking... Did she?
Is it a dick pic?
No, this one's...
Is it a nude?
This one's attractive. Okay.
Show the class.
She literally has all the information. Like, she's been blasting me on... Do you guys think she's attractive? I'll show you a picture.
The back of your phone isn't.
No, that's not a good one. It looks like she has a lot of urban comedians on her show. No, I'm serious. All I'm seeing is black comedians. There's BT. Good friend of mine. She's cute, right? Real cute.
As we're passing around the photos.
Meh. Not my type.
Ooh.
She's older, isn't she?
Yeah. Definitely.
She's definitely older.
Yeah, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
All right.
I still jack off to Nina Hartley.
Oh, hey.
There's just something about,
she's a legend, man.
There's just something about doing it right.
She's a motherfucking legend.
There's just something about a woman knowing how to do things right.
True. I like my toys well trained, as I always say.
Nina looks like she can stare at a dick and make it ejaculate. And just through her telepathy. I'll pick my nose. She just, seriously, you watch it, you're like, not many women you can watch in their mid-50s you want to watch have sex. But her, it's like, you know what? She gonna show me something. Like the Satchel Paige of porn. Anybody gets that reference? Satchel Paige was like 47 when he was a black player, African American, and he finally got drafted like in his mid-40s to play Major League Baseball finally, when they integrated. So like he was just old as shit and still fucking throwing heat. And it was just funny. She reminds me of him. Just like 55 years old and
Female
can just
version.
completely just make a 22-year-old girl that doesn't know how to fuck put to shame.
She throws that heat.
I don't even know which way to go, guys. I'm scared.
You could call when the show's over. Too.
I don't have her fucking number.
What the fuck?
We've been messaging through Instagram.
Oh, for shit's sake.
Oh, God.
Well, you're going to have to deal with that now.
Ooh.
Nude?
No. She gave me an email. I gave her my email, so maybe it's in my email.
Oh, my God, it probably is.
How drunk am I that I'm not able to put any of this together?
I couldn't tell you.
Anna Marie? No, that's my agent.
So it is really about that time, actually.
It's last call.
I'm so scared.
Chris, thank you so much for doing the show. It's last call now, and you killed the bottle.
Yeah.
So can you tell us tell everybody that's listening right now where we can find you online, please?
Everything is at Chris Cope Comedy, both Instagram and Twitter, and you can go to my website, chriscopecomedy.com. You can hit me up through there. You can email me directly, and I respond back. I'm a human being. You can talk to me. I actually want to talk to you.
Not to be confused with Chris Cope, the MMA fighter.
Who is retired and probably working at a Blockbuster in Reseda.
Oh, shit.
Talking shit because you ain't fighting no more, dog. I run the octagon.
Slayer, where can we find you?
You can find me at Matt_Slayer on Twitter, Matt Slayer on Instagram, Matt Effin Slayer on Facebook, Matt Slayer on Snapchat. I think that covers it.
You can find me at Annie fucking Cruz on Twitter, at Annie Cruz on Instagram, at Miss Annie Cruz on Facebook. You can find us at And Now We Drink on Twitter, at And Now We Drink _ on Instagram, and of course, at nowwedrink.com.
I finally figured out. Sorry, I finally figured out what callback I have. It's funny. This fucking place that I've gone in and done self-tape auditions booked the last two things. This place has got a good streak on me.
There you have it.
Boom.
Actors. If you
Actor's life.
pay,
Hollywood.
pay $20 to audition, like to tape it, self-tape it, and you'll look way better.
Yeah.
And you'll get.
I've done self-tape auditions before.
You'll cut to the front of the line.
Yeah,
You'll look,
there's a place by my house that does that. Alrighty, so Chris Cope, thank you so much for doing the show.
This has been the best podcast I've done all year, and I've probably
And,
50 episodes
All,
for.
all year?
year.
Just all year? We're not even like last decade? What the fuck?
I don't think I did it last year, guys. I mean, I've done what I've done this year. So, since my birth in the podcast universe, you guys are number one. I hope that's pride, man.
All right, I'll take it. Let's drink up.
Cheers,
We're gonna keep drinking off mic.
guys.